And we're waiting like starving animals that want something that doesn't exist. And that thing is something that's going to make us happy and excited. They're never going to be able to give us that. So they're fucked. But we're waiting anyway. We're so ready to just shit on things or complain. In one way or another, some people are more flagrant than others. But the reason I bring it up is because we're dealing with Tekken fans here.
Thank you.
And I have to say, after, I'm a variety professional streamer. And after streaming for multiple different communities, I have to say the ultimate, most toxic communities are the Path of Exile and the Tekken community. They're up there. Oh, and the demo community. Those three. Tekken, Path of Exile, and any kind of demo that comes out. Are you going to play the Final Fantasy demo? Are you going to play the Resident Evil 2 demo? Or about the Resident Evil 3 demo? Those three communities,
Jack Miller, Fox
trash.
News.
Oh! Shh. Okay. That's cool. At least they're awake.
Thank you.
Music started.
Thank you.
This is exciting. Is this the... Am I restreaming currently? Am I capturing the English restream? Or double stream? Because I think there are multiple streams. It is, right? Okay, good. Because one of them is going to be Junior and Michael Murray. And they're going to just be loosely translating shit instead of translating the whole thing. Which makes me think it'll be better. Because if they translate the whole thing, I said it earlier. Half the time, these guys, all they do is just say, oh no. Come on, man.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks Hazy Woods and Homage. And Mega Wangs. And Mr. Pecan. Thanks. It's mad quiet, but it's on maximum volume. They're probably figuring out how it works. You know how it goes. This isn't a 10-0 production, I don't think. Is it? I figured this is like the Japan side of things. If it ain't a 10-0 production, then that means shit probably ain't gonna work. These guys are barely figuring out how to use what's it called? Microsoft Wario Paint or whatever the fuck it is. They're way behind, man. I can hear it at least. Thanks T-Sports and Puzeru and Nash.
Hey, what are you looking at?
Brother. Thanks down
Thank you.
for Inacos. Thanks. And thanks Kyostan. Here we go. Dad, they can hear you. Namco is listening to you. You said you could barely hear it. They delivered. You said the online net play is trash. Never mind. Let's talk about something else. Thanks Mash JDW and Ann Renero. And thanks Well Dang It. Ooh.
Thank you.
I mentioned it earlier that they're in a pretty fucked up position because there are only a few things they can announce. More characters like another season, Tekken 8, or improved netcode, or a combination, right? But those are the only things they could announce other than nothing, right? So, and nothing is a lot of things. Like a shittier announcement counts as nothing. So, I don't know, man. Imagine if they announced more characters, but no netcode improvement. That's a hard sell. We're in the middle of a quarantine.
Thank you.
You know, Tekken players, even the ones that aren't like me, where you just completely hate online fighting games and aren't willing to budge. There are people that like online fighting games and want to play them that hate the netcode. So if these guys don't do something for those guys, I'm not even talking about me. I'm talking about you, those guys. If they don't do something for them, 10 more characters isn't gonna do shit in the middle of a quarantine. You know? So it's very interesting, and I'm very interested. It's interested, and I'm interesting. That's what I'm saying. You don't speak English? God, they're dumb. 11. Oh, you can't see the timer. It's 11 seconds. You guys are good at this. Entertaining me while we wait. Nice.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning.
Uh-oh. Turn down the guy.
Welcome to Japan Fighting Game Publishers around the table here, bright and early. So I'm Juna, joined with the producer of the Tekken series. How you doing, Michael?
Hey, Junior. I gotta yell so they can hear me. Turn down the Japanese guys.
Getting there. But yeah, it's been a pretty wild
Nice.
year, I guess.
Damn,
from
they're
the start.
good.
So there haven't been a lot of offline events. There haven't been a lot of opportunities for devs to get together, chat with the players. So
Oh, I'm covering them.
you guys, it was your team that came up with the idea to host this?
Right. So, basically, all of our plans got destroyed because of this whole COVID situation.
Yep.
Everyone was planning for a certain event, and we
Certain event?
I'm sure everyone else is doing the same thing, right? And then when we were trying
Certain
to
event?
pivot to do something else, I just said,
It'll
hey, Murata, why don't you
enhance
reach
a
out to these
certain
guys,
part
'cause
of
he
your
has,
body?
connections to all of them.
Yeah.
And we kind of brought them all together. So yeah, it was a lot of work to get everyone on the same stream.
What the
Hopefully
hell,
we'll have
dude?
something, bright news and
Yeah.
whatever for everyone to look forward to.
Yeah. So everyone, thank you for joining us. As you see, we have the producers, developers from a lot of different games here.
This is crazy.
The idea for this stream is we're going to spend the first
Tell me how the
hour or so,
volumes are.
We're going to just be discussing some questions that we took from Twitter. So we didn't pick the questions, I'm sorry. So
Yep.
whatever they discuss, whatever they choose to discuss, we're just going to listen up. We'll translate
Damn,
what we can.
Okubo
it's gonna
got
be rough with
sponsored?
13 people.
He's wearing a
11 people,
jersey.
sorry.
Is that a
Talking
jersey,
together.
or does he
But
just
then
wear
the second
sick
half of the stream, I
pajamas?
know a lot of you guys on Twitter are looking forward to this, but there will be
pajamas.
some announcements, some surprises. So make sure you stick around for the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, all these publishers from Japan in the same room. We got SNK, Capcom,
Yep.
ARC. We got ourselves as well. Even, Koei Tecmo.
Yeah. You got
Arika,
Nishitani, the father of Street Fighter 2 right here.
So obviously it's not
Cool.
normal. Juna and Michael, we're going to have to be on our best behavior today.
Yeah,
So
I don't want to get canceled here.
right.
Thank you.
Pretty exciting though. So if you guys aren't familiar, on the bottom left,
How are
that's
the
Yes,
volumes?
Esports.
When
So
I
he's
speak,
kinda
is
like
it
our-
louder than them?
Our
'Cause
guy
that's what I
in
want.
Japan who does the esports stuff, similar to maybe what Ayano-san would be doing for Capcom.
Thank you.
So he's going to be kind of helping to proceed the event today.
But yeah, right now, guys,
I
we're
wanna
just doing
lower
a
them.
self-introduction. That was Pachi. I guess he
little.
changed his name the
So
second
I don't have to
he
yell.
doesn't want to.
Yeah, that's his real name,
Yeah, he
but
doesn't
How's
want his
that?
gamer
most
name
people probably know him as Pachi, right? Now we're seeing Nishitani-san,
They're all
Nishitani, the
introducing
legend.
themselves.
People, currently he's created Fighting X Layer, but this guy is known for. Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Street
I'm
Fighter
watching.
2, the original Final Fight back here. So this guy is like considered a godfather in the Japanese FGC.
And then we got Oda-san up here in the left with the director Kuroki from SNK.
Yeah. So these guys are out in Osaka, right there in the west, the west part.
I don't know.
Japan.
Oh, it says right
You see
here.
that little blue bar.
Capcom.
So they
Social
are-
distancing.
we should do that too out here.
Have
Make
an
sure to
invisible
stay
bar
safe.
you can't see.
This is the guy who makes Street Fighter 5. Who are
Kuroki-san,
the rest of
director.
these guys? What's KTG?
Good morning, good morning. Yeah, everyone's saying good morning because out here, guys, it's 9
a.m., right?
9 a.m. I was up at, 6:30? I think a lot of
KTG?
these guys were here. They wanted to make sure that they
Oh,
did
Koei
this
Tecmo?
for the kind of overseas audience,
Oh.
all right? That's why we're out
Damn,
here.
this
in-
guy's a
Yeah,
getting ready
pervert.
for the
And this
Western
guy?
prime time rather than Japan.
And some of the people had the fancy backgrounds, you could
B&E,
tell, but then we
these
got
are the
like Yasuda
legends.
Esports and Harada from.
Oh, this guy too.
This
I
is
didn't
actually
see
Harada's
Capcom
personal
over
mic
here.
that he bought and set up for
And then
work from home.
SNK, ASW, that's Arc System.
Here's Matsumoto-san and
Oh,
Nakano-san.
damn,
Capcom.
Arika. They let this guy in
Overseas, they're
too?
not
That's
known as,
nice of
some
them.
the other people, but these guys have been
Damn.
kind of creating Street Fighter 5 the whole
Yeah,
time,
the
right?
That's
development
nice
team,
of
right?
them.
So this is one of those rare instances we get to see them and
It's
hear
like
their thoughts.
letting your little sister come with you to the party.
Oh, so he's saying,
Just
right,
don't
that
embarrass
has
me,
been
damn it.
Since Ultra Street Fighter 4, so he's been part of the director of the Street Fighter series. So
Cool.
it's my first time seeing him out
Yeah.
in the face here.
I don't have any
Met him
siblings,
during
I'm
the,
guessing. I don't know how that feels.
Second stuff.
Thanks, everybody. I'm listening.
Are you
Koei
one of the
Tecmo.
devs too?
Shimbori-san,
No, I'm just
Better Live 6
pretending.
producer right here.
I'm a lawyer.
This is kind of, I'm used to seeing, you see Capcom and Tekken, they meet up and they talk. This is the first time I've really seen Tekken
Originally,
Yep.
I think this is like a cool opportunity.
this guy's spot was originally going to go to Mike
He's been on the
Z.
series for 16
What
years now.
happened?
16 years.
Wow.
16 years. Yeah, I
Yep.
guess, this game's been around a lot. I remember I played it.
Oh,
for so
damn,
much.
I didn't know that
Next year will be the
lore.
20th on the
That's
Tekken series.
crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
You gotta have a party or something like that. And again, here's Motier. So,
All
okay,
you guys
still
do
just,
is talk
self-introductions. After this, we will start the discussion.
All right.
What will they discuss? I don't know. I read some of the questions out there. A lot of, there's been, like 100+ different topics that they're asking, but they can only do, I think, five, but I don't even know if we'll be able to do 5.
Does anybody
Right.
else, if you didn't know any better, it almost
They don't know
feels
if they're gonna be
like
able to get it all.
neither of these guys,
good news is that
Giuna and
they
Michael
did
Murray,
say
they don't
they're
even
considering
speak
doing
Japanese.
The guy on
right?
bottom
Yeah, if
right who
everyone
doesn't
tunes
have
in,
name tag.
everyone likes
These
it.
guys don't even know how to
We just
speak
had
Japanese.
Okubo,
dude.
our producer for Soul Calibur 6.
You said it looked like you're in a tie-dye shirt. That might be the Soul Calibur shirt.
It looks like it, the
has
Soul
that
Edge and
color.
the, yeah, Soul
Oh,
Calibur
it's a
colors.
Soul Calibur pajama shirt. I thought it was a
Obviously
jersey.
Murata.
Yeah.
He
So,
said he's blurred out the
yeah, he said you
Hey, turn up your mic. They
some
can't
people
hear
like
you.
you see SNKs at the studio.
Thank you.
Yeah. So just
Give
kind
it
of
up.
mention, what I was just talking about with you about how this whole thing came about.
I'll give that up. Hey guys,
Right, so they said they were asking people.
something wrong with
trying
your
to figure out
computer?
Who do we invite? Who do we invite? Right.
Thanks,
Who do we invite
Crandall.
to
And
this-
look,
this
I
kind
can't
of
thank
gathering,
everybody.
right?
I
There's so
gotta
many people
listen. You
involved,
gotta
so
accept
they're
my
kind of,
thanks
cracking
in
jokes here.
spirit. I'm thanking you
People
right now.
maybe don't get the
Every
gravity
one
of
of
the
you
situation.
with my
like
mouth.
Western devs, maybe they can just decide
you.
themselves, hey,
Yeah.
dude, let's do a stream. But that's not how it's done in Japan. To get all these companies on board
Yeah.
and
I'm doing
to have
great. I
them
really
allow
appreciate
it,
all the generosity. I
this
just want to
is,
listen.
really something special.
They're still doing introductions.
And then Yasuda, he's going to be one of the MCs of the event,
Yeah.
right down here.
Along with Fuji's on it, I believe,
They're
as well, right?
describing
Yeah,
the
Fuji's
format.
the
I
one that you
think.
hear
Glad to
talking
see
right
you
now.
representing
Yo, what's
Queens
going on,
fighting
guys?
Aris.
Yoroshimasu.
You think I should move the camera
Cool.
so people don't
So
make
yeah,
stupid
self-introductions
jokes?
are over.
Or maybe, I mean, I
we're
am.
gonna show up the time
Look,
schedule right now,
hey,
so let's
fine
see.
by me. Pasa la feria
So
way.
from
Go ahead,
15,
make that same
we got
joke
the
100
roundtable
more
discussion,
times.
right?
That'll be 420, amigo. God, they're dumb.
And he's just explaining what Gio
Anyway,
said about
thanks very
we gathered
much.
these on Twitter
Thanks, Aris
beforehand.
loves guilty gear.
And then from 10 is the announcements. So we had rehearsal last night. I got spoiled on some of them.
Rehearsal?
All
Damn.
I'll say is definitely stick around and definitely get on Twitter. And when this is
Damn,
over,
look
people
how
are gonna go
close
crazy.
they are.
But this stuff's been locked down,
Yeah.
we haven't even seen a lot of it,
yeah.
right?
They're
I
really
got
close
spoiled
if you
yesterday.
ask me.
Just that one.
By today's standards, they might as well
So
be
I think they're a
kissing.
little bit, it's supposed to start at 15, but a little bit early. They're going to start the talk show.
Okay.
So they're taking the questions off Twitter.
Hey, you guys could tweet them questions. They
Now
love
it seems like we're
questions.
proceeding.
Hey, all the questions you were going to
Thank you,
ask me
everybody, for the
today,
self-introductions.
send them over there. They
They said
want
they
them.
took some of the
They're
questions from
dying
English
for
as well.
questions right now.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yep.
it's
Okay?
not just Japanese
Don't give me
questions.
any
Some of you guys
questions.
from overseas
Any
get
question you
involved
got
in
from
here.
me, send it over there. They're begging you. And they won't even charge you money. You know?
Yeah,
Think
yeah,
about
so
it,
I don't know.
man.
You guys can't tell probably, but he's got this like
It's
really
not
thick,
that difficult
kansai
of
dialect.
an equation. You could crack this
The other
code,
thing
Stoner.
that they also mentioned earlier is that, since they're, Mike also kind of brought it up, is that there's all these different companies, right? So if one company is okay with something, but another company is not, they can't really
Is it
discuss
too
this
loud?
kind of thing.
Thank you.
I think it's too
So
loud.
we have to find a topic that everybody can discuss and share their
Thanks,
opinions on.
Cybrus. And
So that's what he's
Cheeky
mentioning.
McChee.
We're trying to decide which questions to pick here.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it really is so much going
Thank
into
you.
coordinating all of this, so including the questions and what they're going to talk
Yeah.
about.
Alerts are too loud? Well,
They're used to
that's
the,
not my
West
that's
a
not
little
under
bit
my
more
control.
wild,
I don't even know how to
a
control
little bit
that.
more,
So someone
like,
shoot that
free
guy.
to
I didn't
speak
fucking
here,
ask
but
you
it's
that.
still quite strict out here.
But
Alerts
I
are
did
too
feel
loud.
that they
The
put
hell?
some really fair questions
Yeah,
this
yeah.
time, so we'll.
I don't know
we'll
how to
see.
fix that.
Obviously,
How
only
do you
5, so
even
not
fix
every
that?
question
The
that
alerts
people
are
want. I know there's
perfect,
some
dude,
big ones
because
that people
I don't
really
know how to
want that
fix
might
them,
not
and
get
I
touched on
never
as well,
have.
But hopefully, again, if you guys can keep the the reception, say I like this kind of content, please bring us more. They can do it again and maybe hit them up. But anyway, here we go. They said each question they're going to do about like 8 minutes or so. They're going to discuss.
Yep.
Each question, dude,
We don't
these
have a
guys
raise
are,
hand button
they're
either,
going
so
to
we'll
give
have-
you
we'll
an
see how this works, right?
8-minute answer. Ask them the
He's
question.
saying-
Don't
yeah, there we
ask
go, the
me.
English,
Ask
right?
them.
Selection of roster characters.
So they're gonna start with Capcom, but you've experienced this as well,
My
right?
friend
yeah.
Nick
You've
is
been
watching
involved in
this stream.
picking
He
some
sucks
characters.
eggs.
Yeah, and we've kind of
thinks.
Harada and I have been pretty vocal about that. Comes up on Comic-Con panels, etc. Okay.
It seems like they're gonna be answering questions for an hour and then announce shit at 6.
Feedback, but also think about their user.
Is that
base,
what I'm
trying
gathering?
to kind of discern what kind of taste they would like.
That's crazy,
No.
dude.
Harada's
Michael
gonna-
Murray
I think
didn't
Harada's
even
gonna
say
turn
He's
the
put him on the
word
spot, right?
Evo.
He's like,
He
okay.
said we were gonna announce it at a certain event.
So raise your hand when you talk.
Oh man, that
Sweet.
is insane.
Thank
Can't even say that fucking word like it's Beetlejuice.
Yeah. So the one thing about
That's
Street Fighter
nuts,
mentioned
right?
That compared to some other games, is
Think
that Street
about
Fighter's
it.
been around for.
It's like those male enhancement
Yes, yes.
pill
So they have a lot of
infomercials where they
very
legally
classic,
can't claim that it
very
makes your
iconic
dick bigger,
characters
so they
there.
have to say for that certain
A
part of
large
the
pool
man's
that they have to
body.
choose from, right?
Jesus.
So they're talking about how Street Fighter doesn't just take classic characters, but also characters from other series in the Capcom, like Final Fight and things like that.
Even now, he's touched on something we also take into consideration, and that's the martial art, and also the nationality of the character.
Yeah. I know Harada's talked about that a lot, right? You want to make sure the character is liked in that
This is
country, but
very
also-
interesting to me. This guy's like
does-
in an elevator.
talk
That's just
a lot about it.
going up.
And like us as well, he was talking about trying to.
Why does this
not
guy
have
have
as many
to
characters
stream
in the
from
same
inside
thing.
an
Yeah, to have a lot
elevator?
of variety there.
That shit's just going up and down right now in the building.
And then other
That would be
characters
sick
might,
if people walked
be a good
in
format
and
to-
got
to
off.
try new
Yeah,
That
mechanics
would be
or
tight.
new
gameplay and
ideas,
stuff.
right?
So like, let's try and have the development team,
Kubo.
come up with new.
This
ideas,
must
new
be his
mechanics,
house.
keep pushing
This
the
must be their
genre forward
houses.
here.
And this is like, I don't know what that is. Some basement. Is that a fake partition in the
And then he's
middle?
talking about his,
I
Street
think it
Fighter's
is.
version
Those
of
guys
the
are
world.
sitting
I think
next
it's
to
about
each other,
locations,
aren't
right?
they?
Yeah, he's saying too that Street Fighter
Yeah.
now every game is different. So you have
What's
like
the thing
Arceus
in the
games,
middle?
which is very anime, very like
It's an
kind of
anime
fantasy
based.
inspired, but Street Fighter is very close to kind of
Thank
reality.
you.
Even though they're doing fireballs and everything, kind of takes place in the real world. So
Yeah,
they want
so
to have
Kubo's in a
Warriors, and you
garage.
had that map
Yeah, it
where
looks
the
like it.
airplane
Yeah.
kind of goes to a different location in between fights.
Damn, I
So
bet you
when you design
Okubo's got like
they
a
gotta try
fucking
and keep the character that's a
Lamborghini
little bit
over
more
to
realistic,
the right
rather
of the
than
camera
like,
right
not gonna
here.
put it- even though they have
That's
a
where
lot
his
of,
Lamborghini
like,
goes.
Superman out there. So,
That would be so tight.
So
Just
now
moves
we
the
have-
camera and shows a
put your hand,
Lambo.
it must be Fuhi. Fuhi's talking. I
Okay,
guess,
yeah, we don't see anyone,
I was like,
so-
raise your hand, dude.
Right next to him.
You talk about the game system changes quite drastically from different installments. And so, also with the
This
plan system for whatever
commentary
installment they're
is
working
tight.
on,
Yeah.
which
Hey,
characters
thanks,
might
T,
blend well
and-
with
Yeah,
that.
right. So like Street Fighter 5 has its own
NYK
game design.
looks
So maybe you
cute.
might want your favorite
And thanks,
character from an older
Nesbit,
Street
and
Fighter. They're saying that
8-minute
character might not
questions.
fit with the Street Fighter 5
And
game
everybody
design,
that I didn't
and they don't
thank-
want to change him so much.
Thanks,
So,
guys. I really do appreciate it. I can't
They're saying
thank
it's
the way
like
I
one of the
normally
things
do.
they consider
Again,
in
it's
regards
just
to many, right?
more and more and more. What I want to know is how much does Twitter get involved? Because whenever I see these guys on Twitter, they're asking like, "Give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that." Do you have any insight? How often do you guys
Woo,
listen to
this
the
is
Twitter monsters?
Michael Murray's gonna
Ron
vent
and I
about
are
going
probably
crazy.
on one end of the spectrum where we're quite in tune with what they're saying. Okubo-san maybe somewhat like that. I'm not sure about the other
They haven't
producers.
mentioned it. They
We
just said the
haven't talked about
users,
it.
right? I want to get
Thank
social
you.
media.
What? Did he just dodge the shit out
There's
of that
differences in
question?
how much English that each of these producers can comprehend directly as well, right? Harada being an MMORPG.
He dodged that question like crazy.
Understands quite a bit of English actually.
Huge whiff.
And now he's talking Harada's
Wow.
speech about he believes Street
Deflected.
Fighter,
Parried
opinions
it.
differ depending on which installment
Yeah.
that player
Holy
base
shit.
got into the
The game
series.
is
That
so
was
old, right?
impressive.
So people that were with the original, people that started with 5, right? They might have different ideas of what they think is cool or what kind of character should be in the game.
So just saying like if you do a poll to ask opinions about characters,
Okay, here we go.
it's kind of hard to see because you don't know which player generation that is, right?
Yeah, and the other thing too is it's going to be younger players, right?
Yeah.
Usually the younger players, the guys more socially connected
Yeah.
on social media and the internet. Those guys are going to match on the poll, right? The old men don't know what they're doing.
Another thing he's mentioned is kind of funny. We see this a lot where you'll get a particular character that's like stands out on the polls online, right?
Yeah.
But then if you actually release it, it's
No
not
one-
as well compared to the other characters sales-wise, right?
Like it.
These guys fucking,
Yeah, we won't
they
mention names.
totally negotiated with terrorism,
We
dude.
need to talk shit for 45 minutes.
And then
I'm
Matsumoto-san's
down.
also
You're
mentioning
not down? Thanks,
how we kind of
Kage.
think too that you take it as one ingredient, right, to your decision.
Yeah.
And if it matches up to
What are your
you
guesses?
perceive the
What are
player
your
is one,
guesses?
then it's just one like
What are they
kind of
announcing?
test that theory, but it's not like the deciding factor.
Yeah.
I
itself.
want Bick and Wang and a
Red
guest
also
character
explaining, as
that's
we often say
not
for our
from
title,
Yakuza.
We take user opinions, but we also take the
And-
background
Yeah.
data, usage, etc.
That's it.
It's a hard question.
Well,
right? 'Cause
I don't
there's
know
no
what
answer,
guest
right?
character,
There's,
though.
there's a trillion different things that come in there. I want to hear from
Tifa?
the other producers
Gosh,
as well.
dude. Man, forget it. Whatever you want, dude. Whoever
Yeah,
you
hopefully
want.
they
Mickey
can jump in.
Mouse.
You know, it's kind of hard
Donald
to grab the
Duck.
mic from Harada sometimes, right?
Whoever you want. Bobby Hill.
Now he's talking about. This is another topic we also touch on.
Scorpion
That,
sounds pretty cool.
Player usage
Yeah.
and popularity is
Popularity.
not necessarily the same thing, right?
So they're also talking. He mentioned
Mike
like,
Z.
how strong they are too.
Man,
right?
you guys won't
Right,
let
he's like,
shit
some
go.
characters because they're strong in the
they're
game.
used more
yeah,
often,
they're
right?
being used
Good
more
work.
often. It doesn't mean they're
Thanks,
popular,
Red Line.
right? It's just more people
Thanks,
are going to play
famous
that character
TV
because,
dad.
they have a very high win percentage there. So gathering like concrete data is
And
very, very difficult.
Quasar.
That's what they're saying.
Let me get Abby.
I've heard that one before.
He's talking about Shake, the salmon, when we had our poll for
When was
what
that?
kind of player.
We could get
maybe
tidbits.
2 years ago. This is like something I
Thank
heard
you.
when I first joined the team, but
Thanks.
way long ago. They had a salmon
Jag
character.
Sand in
R4.
the fish?
He was bouncing
And
on the
thanks,
stage. Right?
developer
And
whatever.
he got, he didn't make the final cut way back when. But
Thanks.
Harada put it in just to see, right? And also, there was a data point in the game that when someone they reverse engineered and they found the data
They found
for
the
it,
salmon.
right?
What did he just say?
So he's like, maybe it's
Thank
not a good
you.
idea for Tekken to have Shake in
maybe
there.
I shouldn't put him
Maybe
in a 2D fighting game. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't
Oh,
have
they're
the fish in
talking
a 2D
about-
fighting game here.
There's a praying mantis as well.
You gotta really pay
I mean, you
attention.
guys put
Thank
in
you.
dinosaurs and fighting kangaroos. Or, I think it's
Thank
not
you.
too.
Because they're making a bunch of jokes that
So
it's
he's like,
hard to
how are we gonna
identify
fight?
them
Like,
as
how-
jokes
how are we
because
gonna
of the
make a
low
fish
level
fly,
of
right?
How would you make
quality.
a fish fight, Rod is saying, in like a 2D
You know?
fighting game?
People are complaining about Zafina not being able to hear her, right? Imagine a fish lying on the ground. It's gonna have to stomp or use
People
Paul's like
complaining
down
about
punch,
a lot
right?
of stuff, man. I feel now is not a time, Rod. Don't bring back the salmon. We don't need him.
Nah, no
We don't
salmon,
need him.
please.
Salmon.
I'm trying to have a peaceful Twitter account at the moment.
Man, you guys drove
gonna
this
ask-
guy
so can I-
crazy.
It's kind of hard to answer
Yeah.
after that,
You
right?
should be
Just
ashamed
like
of
every,
yourself.
every possible answer.
You drove this guy
Yeah,
crazy,
what do you guys
man.
think?
He didn't
Everybody
even
said the
used to
same,
be
yeah.
crazy,
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
like, it's about the
regular.
same.
Not
Only
crazy.
for Tekken 8 poopers.
So,
Jeez.
Oh, there you go.
Drove him
They
mad.
mentioned, so Koei Tecmo was a little bit, they said, we take everything that Capcom said, but there's also what we want to make, right? They said characters that we want to make, as well as characters that fit in the story, like we
Thanks.
design them.
Get spoiled and lost. Look. And
And then
Adoba.
the base, you
Keep it
discuss with the marketing
69
team.
and
It's like, what kind of
unprotected.
characters should we make,
Hey, thanks,
actually? Like, what
Party
would be good
Boy.
for the
Background
game?
setting, right?
Yeah, where
Yeah.
should they come from? What country?
Appreciate it.
So that's kind of like a little bit reverse of what I thought, right? They make the character first, then like kind of the design.
It's
and the story
unlikely
after.
that
I
they'll
thought it'd be
announce
kind of the
Tekken
opposite,
8
but
today. Just
marketing is
based
important.
on what we're looking at here. I mean, this is pretty cool and rare,
Now
but
they're
let's
talking about
face it.
Fold?
You know, come on,
Who is
man.
this
You
talking
think they're
about?
going to announce a new
Shibori
game right
is-
now?
Oh, still, right?
Yeah.
After this shit? No way, dude. No way.
Ooh.
They could announce it during some kind of
Talking
PlayStation
about the character
conference.
before,
Move your
that
camera
he was
to the
forced
left. I can't
to
hear
cosplay, I'm not
Gina.
sure.
Huh? Hey, thanks. Whatever, man. Here's the money.
Yeah, we gotta
Appreciate it.
be careful here.
So he's like, if you're talking about Dead or Alive, right? Dead or Alive,
It's all about the cute girls,
Yeah,
right?
he's like, well,
Yeah.
what kind of characters you want? He's like, well,
Slow.
Dead or Alive series, it's all about the girls. Cute girls like there is what everybody wants. He knows his audience, I guess.
Do they have boy characters in that game anymore? They just got rid of them all. Smart move.
Attention. Come on. Something
Okay.
okay. Around Virtua 5 during that time.
Loud pack is stinking. It smell like some mustard.
Yeah.
And then he was thinking, you know, Dead or Alive
Yeah.
5.
Yeah,
at
alright.
the same
They both
time.
had
Let's
5, so they
Thanks,
had a
my
little
name
bit
is
of
something
Neo.
cool
competition.
together, yeah.
Ono's not
Yeah,
a
because-
also,
gameplay developer. I don't think
they had
he's
the
here
shit on
because of
New
that,
Light
right?
and,
Because
Wrestling,
Ono's
yeah,
like
Wrestling as well.
And then
I don't know why he's not here. That's a
Dead or
good
Alive
question.
5,
Where's
correct me if I'm
Ono?
wrong, I think it was Akira, right? I think they had
Yeah.
Akira from Virtua Fighter. So that's how they
Ono
decided
got
on the guest
demoted?
character. Was like,
Right.
let's work
Damn,
together.
to what?
And also have like, a little
Genbu?
bit of competitive rivalry here.
So, yeah, they got to be strong and cute. That's their
Damn,
their
Ono
criteria.
got busted for saying the N-word 12 years ago?
He's like, if you make it like any good
Rough.
character,
That's
taken as
not
guest
errata,
characters by the DOA series here.
Hey, thanks,
Thank
Eddie
you.
Greenheart and King Crimzo.
And then he's, Harada's mentioned SNK's got, you know, very long-running franchises as
Yeah.
well. You must have lots of requests, especially from the China area,
Yeah.
East Asia.
It's like Tekken too, like these legacy series. I mean,
Yeah.
basically every game here is like 20
Pretty
plus years,
much.
so they all have really long history, a lot of different characters and franchises in there.
Thank you.
And trying to get the gist of it, it seems like Oda-san's saying that they have so many
Yeah, they have so many
different
characters
franchises.
already.
that
I
they're able to
always
fit
had
a
a
lot of these
feeling
requests into.
that Michael
That's
Murray
what
doesn't
the
even
fans want,
really
right? It's like we have
understand
so many,
Japanese.
IPs ready to go. It's like we listen to the
He's
fans
just
and then
he's just posing. Translator.
Oh, he's talking about Shiki at the
Yeah.
moment.
Come on, man.
One of my favorites. Essentially.
yeah, she's very very
Lord
popular.
Bali is not on the discussion. Feels bad, man.
Hey, thanks, Nash Crap. And grew up watching Rio.
So I
Pang
think it's
and
saying, this is another important
Pendejo,
topic that when you look at the
King
lineup, there's a
Crimzo.
bunch of
A lot of
old
you
man,
didn't
man,
get thanked, but I'm
right?
thanking you
Didn't
right
have
now.
any
Thanks
cute
for liking
girls
my
on
stream.
release.
Right, and you
There
got
was
to
just too
pick
many.
up the balance in that regard as well. We're
Thank
talking about
you.
Wanfu
Yeah,
in
Wanfu is that the
particular,
big
right?
the Chinese monk guy.
With the big sword, right? I
No,
believe.
he's got the big pillar. He's
Ah,
got the
pillar, that's right,
He's
and the
like the
beads.
grappler there, yeah.
They're
So
only
he's like, man,
small
our lineup is
talking
all just
right
dudes,
now.
full dudes, man. We got to get some cute girls in there.
They're gonna start
that's
giving
kind of
you
what
all that
Capcom
sweet
is about,
information
balancing
you're
your roster
so
and seeing, like, what you
thirsty
need to
for
do.
soon.
That's always tough for
Remember
us
what
too,
I said
especially, you know,
before
'cause the player
about
base
the
is quite
wild
different. Everyone
animals
wants
that
to
are
be cute girls,
fucking
everyone more
so
realistic, about
thirsty
fighters.
for information? They're
It's hard to
like
please everyone that-
they're
Yeah.
just banging at the
Translate for me,
wall,
homie.
grinding their teeth.
So,
Is this
I
Daisuke
know.
at the moment?
I'm excited because of that.
Thank you.
They're gonna
He's
make
saying
us
the first
sit
thing they
here
decide
and
is
watch this
how many
shit
characters,
for an
right?
hour
many
before
characters
they
in the game,
reveal
and then after you
something.
have that kind
And
of
what are the
limitation,
chances
then
that that
you have
reveal is gonna be
what type.
Ono might be
satisfactory?
enough champ for Street Fighter 6.
What are the chances that you'll be
So
satisfied
again, he's
with what
talking
they
about
show?
The
The
same
balance
thing,
between, yeah,
the same thing. That
0%.
Gotta make sure it's not just all old dudes, and we got to get some different.
Oh man, so it's like
Butt-ass.
that
Jack
hour,
Fox 30
Ah,
minutes.
this
that
is what
hour
top two
wait.
is saying.
We are the
It's like
world,
a,
world,
it's,
world,
wa-
world,
it's
world.
like
Looks
watching
of
the
character
fuse
and their
burn.
popularity and then
Thank you.
Slowly, it's burning.
because they're not necessarily.
And
yeah,
when
the
that
same.
timer ends
thank
and it
you.
gets to
The ease
that
of
dynamite
right?
and they
You
unveil
can't
some shit, dude.
Have like 10 super duper technical.
Hey, thanks,
like,
John.
so you have to have some that are technical, some are a little bit easier to play. Like
Hola,
the ease of
Poppy.
use
Hey, thanks,
of the casting.
69ing
It's a
and
very
Mr.
good topic,
Demonic
and we're
and
gonna spend the whole time
Kawaba.
on this, maybe.
Thanks,
No, they
Michael
have on the schedule,
McDonald
they
and
have-
Dick
they're gonna cut
Eating
it. They
Aris
said they're just gonna
Mod.
talk and then they're gonna cut
They
it.
split. I missed a lot
Why
of
does
people.
Michael look younger with facial hair?
Hey, thanks, Detroit's Red Line. Thanks, man.
So yeah, all of those factors that they're taking in, and then the new ideas that they have for a new character. And
You
how
should
that
have
fits
asked
into
that
the
question
existing
to
roster,
them.
right?
Didn't you hear me when I said they want questions?
aware when they
I'm
decide
over
on
here
what
saying
to
no
do.
questions. They're over there trying to
now-
fucking
I think-
S
like,
on
yes,
D's
come on,
for
you gotta-
questions.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
it's
you're still
being
asking me
soft here,
questions?
Saying, we should probably move on to
Come
the
on.
next
Thank you.
topic, right?
Yeah, that's Yasuda's job. Is to
They
stop.
don't trust
Next
their
question.
answers?
It's
Shut
tough
up.
though. I mean, I'm
Thanks,
glad I'm not
Raging
him.
Inferno.
I mean, if it's Rad or
Yeah.
Oko, we can just
Thanks
be like, hey,
again,
come on, let's
Red
go.
Line.
But it can't just be like that with the other publishers, right?
I'm excited.
Crossplay.
Ooh,
Oh,
I bet it's
that's
gonna
one of
be
those
more
difficult ones.
characters. That's my guess. If I had to put money on it, I would guess on a new
This is
season.
This is boss.
and I would put money
know who
on
this
me
is?
No.
being
Hayashi-san.
disappointed.
From Team Ninja, the leader.
That's a
Yeah,
guaranteed
yeah,
bet.
Hayashi-san.
But I don't know about you. We'll see.
What happened? He quit?
Is that Harada? That's not Harada. Who is that?
What? He's saying about to keep the live operations of the Super Nintendo. I'm not sure which
Which
one. I
one do
didn't
you
catch it.
prefer?
And then he said, well, there's budgeting and all
Yeah.
that. And
That's
Harada
young
said, well,
Harada?
I'll take care of the budgeting. I don't know what he meant by that. But
Shimbori said it. Yeah, Shimbori's like, if this was holding him aside and said stop.
stop, cut, no.
Shimbori is like, if you got the budget, we'll do it.
Oh, this is the Japanese thing, right?
So that guy was Koei Tecmo's boss?
Hayashi-san, he's the team leader for Team Ninja.
Oh, okay.
And
That
he
was the
probably,
boss
I think,
for
the
Team
producer on,
Ninja?
like, previous DOA titles, but you know, like often happens, he got higher up positions. Now he's in charge of the whole team, I believe.
Shut up, bitch.
All right, so now they're talking about
Thanks.
technical difficulties of crossplay. Not that hard, maybe, because it's peer-to-peer.
Yeah.
It's not like a dedicated server in most instances.
Shh.
He was saying like each fighting game is different ways they connect online too.
Woo.
So he's saying everyone besides Capcom, but hold on.
So he's saying it's not really a technical barrier. I'm kind of curious to see what he's gonna say from here.
Ooh, even he's nervous?
He's talking about PS3 and Xbox One error.
What is this ninja about to say?
He made a PowerPoint presentation saying he wants to do crossplay and approach the first parties.
Yeah. Right.
Because, you know, mobile
Yeah, they're
titles
all
and other these
doing
were
it,
pretty
yeah.
popular at the time. And to compete with them, he wants to open up the platform. But he said the first parties were, they would say to him, yeah, well, we want to do it.
But
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
very.
Like Phil Spencer from Xbox, he was mentioned by name, was like, yeah, sure, man, let's do it.
I think it's kind of a sad ending here.
Yeah, sure thing, bud. We'll do it on Xbox.
And, you know, we're open about it.
I've heard that before.
And he said the Sony person point of
Change.
contact changed.
Yeah.
But he was like, yeah, we would like
Let's
to,
do it. Let's do
to
it.
discuss it.
Yeah.
Discuss it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They're all sounding very kind of receptive of the
Yeah,
idea,
exactly.
but it sounds like it's gonna.
But there's a lot of things that you have to overcome.
Things, huh?
Especially like a free-to-play game where you have a huge audience there.
Yep.
A lot of times we see them open up the gates to that crossplay. But for package,
Excuse me.
like a download version of a game,
So what I'm hearing is that crossplay has like the barriers and everything, but if you like the free-to-play
Man, my
games are
cheeks
naturally going
hurt
to have a
from
much higher
smiling.
user base than games like this that you have to pay and you have to buy here. So I think it costs money, right? It
Thanks,
might be expensive for the
developer of
first-party people to
whatever.
have that cross-play server right here, or allow it from the other.
Thanks, Pim.
The other games.
And chicken or beef empanada.
So
And silk.
yeah, it's not like
and
you mentioned
also
earlier.
Fred
It's not
Freckles.
a technical issue so much. It's
Thanks.
more like the first-party.
They're gonna do this for a whole hour. I think it's already
I
been
think
like
this one's more
30
important. What
minutes
he's talking
though.
about now is,
I'm excited.
you know, each platform has
This-
their own ID, the
okay,
PSN
okay.
ID, the XLive ID.
There's another one too.
And to
Here's the
connect
thing
them,
that's hype.
there's a lot
Remember
of things
that
to do.
fuse I talked about
I can't
earlier?
believe it's
That
going into
burning
my CJ,
fuse,
we talked about
slowly getting closer to the dynamite.
It's 116 degrees in
we
Indio,
have to go to some
California
server
today.
outside and
Hey,
give us an
alright, who
ID
gives a shit?
that
Thanks
isn't
very
matched.
much, though.
Or, well, it's not tied
For
to
the
either of those
weather,
platforms,
how
and you
about
kinda
the
tie
news?
XLive ID to that.
Anyway,
My PSN to that ID.
Finally
And so, like,
deleted
the
my
server
ex on social
infrastructure
media
and,
feels strong,
security
man.
protocols and stuff like
what
that.
the fuck is this? Alright, hey, thanks, Simp, no
He keeps kinda
more.
saying, like, we can do it. Like,
I forgot what I was even
We
saying.
can do it. We can do it. It's the first party.
What was I even talking about?
It's the platform companies
Break?
here. They have the difficulties that kind of prevent this.
Thank you.
The fuse.
So he's talking about maybe the next gen.
Thank you.
Yeah, whatever. You guys gotta smoke
At
less
least
weed,
from
dude.
the player's
Come on,
perspective,
man.
that
Yeah.
everyone's gonna think, well, obviously
on.
you can
Like,
do it.
Let me
Right?
pay
Yeah,
attention.
like other games do it. Why can't we do it?
So he realized the expectations going to be
Thank
quite
you.
high.
Did they say anything yet?
Yeah, right. So this is not just, even though it's Harada talking about Tekken, this is not just a Tekken issue, right? A lot of games are like this. A lot of fighting games, a lot of the other companies have the same problems.
These guys are pros at dodging the question. Yeah. Excuse me.
So he's saying
He's
he's
using the
try to
Chewbacca
approach
defense.
the first parties
Yeah.
a bit more on this topic.
Yeah, so earlier on when he gave that long speech where he basically was saying he already tried, like the presentation, he went to everybody, everyone sounded like, yeah, let's do it, but nothing actually happened, and then
There's
it's
a lot
difficult.
of details to actually figure out when you.
So he
do
says
wanna do it.
he's going to keep going. Crossplay is still an important idea here for Harada, so he's going to keep going. Matsumoto-san from Capcom now.
Talking about his thoughts on it.
He says he also thinks it's
pretty,
very important.
Pretty important, yeah.
They aren't giving Aris a chance to talk.
These guys are mean. Hey,
And Ishwatari-san
let me
also
get my turn in
saying,
there.
obviously, from
Oh no.
the publisher's standpoint, it's not the best to have our audiences split
Yeah,
between
they definitely
platform
want
and
crossplay.
hey, thanks,
That keeps all the
Wesker
users
for
together.
season
But what
4.
he mentioned is that there's
Something about the
Thanks,
devices.
Amazing
technical, right?
Tuesday,
You know,
and
like
Blaze
a
at
Switch
420,
versus a
and
PlayStation
Mega
4. They
Man,
have different technical aspects.
and
So how
Ken
are you going to have a
Lee.
game? What are you going to do to make the game playable across each platform
Shut
there?
the fuck up, front pager stoners. Let the men speak.
Thanks, shut the fuck up.
And talk about even the peripherals, like
Guy
maybe
seems
on certain
frustrated.
platforms you don't have
He's
as
part of
many
that
arcade
fuse.
sticks, etc. So there's a lot
You
of
guys
things,
falling asleep and
to
being
actually work out.
frustrated
Yeah.
and pissed and
That's a good
asking
point.
how
Like, if
long
you're going
this
to
is
do a
going to
crossplay game,
take
do
and
you
all
design
these
the
dumb
game for
fucking
one system and
comments.
then just try
You
and
guys
add
are
it
the
on, or from the
fuse.
start, do you design a game
The
that's gonna be,
dynamite is the
equal
reveal.
and easy to play across all platforms there?
Think about it.
And even Pachi's talking
Right
about
now.
because of the
Woo,
way you
it's
input on each
building
device,
the
they would have to
suspense.
take that into
And keep in
account.
mind, the important thing
the way
to
that the
remember
game might
is
feel
the
different
chance.
among
Remember the
platforms
number?
and, you know, if
The
that's
percent
something that,
chance that you're going to be
it's probably not
satisfied
desirable
with
in
what
the
they show you.
Yeah.
Remember the
Pachi is
number.
like, they're all
What is
saying,
it?
Like, Daisuke and Pachi both
Yeah,
said,
it's
this is something we definitely
0%.
want to do. Everybody, of course, we want crossplay,
That's
but it's
why
not that
it's
simple, right?
dynamite.
It's not-
So you can tell
not
here
that
that
simple.
you know, there's a lot of thought
That's
being put
guaranteed
into it.
dynamite.
It's not that they just,
Thanks,
like,
Rack
do
of
whatever they want to
Banja
do.
and Classic SM.
There's still a lot of little hurdles here to get good crossplay.
This is
So
for
just saying,
Get
like,
Perry,
cases you have many
bitch.
different
Thanks, two dads are bored.
input configurations, I guess
Yeah,
you say,
yeah.
right? And maybe
Break
that's kind of
time.
one way to.
I
work
guess I
around
could
for-
do
for
that,
some of these
right?
problems.
It's not like they're letting me
Provide more
fucking
of those
talk
devices.
anyway.
Thank you.
Jerks invited me on this
But then,
podcast.
you know, figuring out
and
those fine
they're
details
not
is
even
something
giving me
that
a turn.
takes out time as well.
Thank you.
But yeah, right when
Oh,
it looks like
yeah.
he's going to
Thanks,
cut off with time. But
Quasi
Apache again,
and Smoke
he said this is
Buddha.
definitely something we want to do.
All right,
Just
all right.
again, there's still a lot of hurdles, so
Podcast.
don't
Thank
expect
you.
it anytime soon, guys. But
Uh,
the devs are thinking
Thanks,
about crossplay
Pogi.
stuff.
I'm gonna
Yes,
take
it
a
is.
break,
Talk
get
about
up
that
and
leads in
stretch.
pretty-
You
quite well
guys
to the
pay
next one.
attention to
Yeah,
this
'cause
and
there's
let me
lots of
know
other
if they
controls,
say
right?
anything I should give a shit about.
About arcade
I think
controls, what is
that's
this gonna
pretty
be
cool. I'm gonna
Yeah,
put
I'm kinda
this
curious
so
as
that
well.
it's not
Arcade
just a
controls, good or bad?
straight
Is the
copy of
I mean, I
their
think they mean like
stream.
arcade
I'm gonna
sticks,
put this
right?
shit
Yeah.
here and cover those
Fight
guys
sticks.
up. You know?
So this is
Okay, so
Oda-san.
you guys tell me if I miss any good shit. I'll be back in 5 minutes. And they said they're gonna be revealing
I guess
shit
this is
in
very-
30 minutes in case
Yeah.
you fucking missed it or you too dim.
This is one of the kind of legacy
Reveals.
things of fighting games. Is this
cool.
culture of fight sticks, right?
Yeah. So he's saying too that he, you know, because some of the old SNK games came very, very difficult. You know, very high execution. Back in the day, it used to be like you have to use an arcade stick. But he's talking about that's kind of like a legacy thought, the culture of arcade sticks. So
But I think what he's trying to convey though is he sees it as something that he would like to kind of convey to later generations, right? To kind of preserve that arcade culture, right?
it's definitely phasing out a bit.
ゲーム側でドライバーでなんか謎のドライバーありましたよね。あの辺で対応したりとか。
It's too bad, man. I
And he's
just
talking
stopped
about
smoking yesterday.
新しいアケコン作ってる会社もなくなっちゃうし。
seven, 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 seven.
So they're
He's talking about, you know,
yeah.
we got to do driver updates and all that on our side to make sure they all work.
Seven.
But then even he's mentioning a decline in manufacturers
Yeah,
of sticks
manufacturers are
even.
going down as well, and he said we're entering that area. So he's saying we're entering the era where, I mean, we've already been in an era, I think, but you know, he wants to tell you something. But he's like, we're entering the era with, you know, maybe arcade controllers are slowly getting phased out. Now Harada says, Nishitani, say something. All right, Nishitani, go ahead.
He's like, yeah, I got this. He's got to print out for everyone, huh?
He's good.
Nishitani-san is just saying he has to have arcade controller. Because he kind of grew up in the arcades.
Yeah.
But he's saying that the newer generations, they're starting off on controllers or gamepads, right? Fighting games have pretty complex commands, but these newer generations are able to do it quite well on a gamepad.
Right, he said because he's OG. That's a very common like mindset from back in the day. It was like you can only do these complex inputs on the arcade pad, but he's surprised, right? He's like the new guys, they're doing it just fine on pad.
He's saying like all the guys here, you know, close to 40 or over, so they all probably use arcade controllers, but you know, most of the player base is shifting towards gamepads now, and they seem to be doing quite well. So maybe it's not going to be a big problem. He feels that maybe half is on gamepads at the moment.
He said when you got to tournament, you see everyone using arcade sticks. You might have that idea, but he said he feels like half people are on pads, and then Harada said more than half, right?
I've even noticed that with Tekken. You know, people when we were having arcade-only tournaments, some people couldn't actually join, especially a lot of the foreign players, because they could only play on pad, right?
That happened a lot for the Japanese Invitational tournaments, right? You'd qualify in the States, but the guy qualified can only play on pad, and then it's like, well, now what do we do?
I think we even provided like a USB ports on a special version of the arcade cabinet for one or two of them.
Oh, you.
7.
No, he's just
7.
asking about art.
7.
He feels
7.
that their
7.
player base is probably a
7.
higher percentage of
7.
arcade controllers,
7.
maybe. And then we got Daisuke-san here.
Yeah,
He's saying he's part of that generation of arcade
He said I'm not
sticks.
as old as Nishitani, but he's from the arcade stick generation. Yeah.
And he's like, especially repeat inputs of a button.
Yeah, because they're talking about, you know, arcades have the double tap. It's very famous that you couldn't do in old games.
7.
Or that was kind of necessary in old games, but new games you don't really need it that much.
7. 7. 7.
Thank you.
Now he's saying that the newer generations, or especially in the team even, are saying maybe we should come up with new specs that kind of make more use of the gamepads and stuff like that.
Hey, what are you looking at?
And then he's talking about
7.
I think that kind of like the rapid button presses and things like that.
Execution. Yeah.
It makes you feel more immersed in the game physically.
You get more energetic, right? You feel like I'm really going in here.
Right. That's a good point.
Thank you.
And Pachi says he often conflicts with Daisuke-san on that one. He likes actually complex inputs.
He likes the difficult inputs.
So that's a merit of the
7.
arcade controllers.
7.
Thank you.
But he wants to have a battle system that doesn't
Poof, I'm back.
skew towards either.
You guys been
You don't
paying
need the
close
pad, you don't
attention
need the
and
stick.
writing.
They want to make a game that you don't even think about
Writing everything
you.
down. Hey, thanks, Strife and Pan Buddy and
too bad, man.
everybody I
just
missed.
stopped
I missed that.
smoking
Hey, shut the fuck
towards
up,
the
bitch.
esports era.
And thanks, Oriental
So
Flame
your pad, your controller is
Retardant.
similar to like your
thanks
tools,
very much.
you're an athlete, right?
Philosophy.
Like a pad or your racket or whatever.
There's nothing wrong with that. Inanimate object. Remember the
I think
rules.
that's kind of interesting about the possibilities
Retardant
that
is
might
slowing
come.
down the flames. You know?
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
That's where it was made.
He's
What's the
talking
big
like
deal?
maybe even you should have different formats. Like
What did I miss? You're
one,
focusing on the wrong
one
thing.
allows like anything. We
I
know
love you.
about this, right? The
Hey, thanks everybody.
sentiment.
Sorry I'm
He
not
was
thanking
talking about,
everyone.
you know, maybe it'd be cool to have different
There's so
rules,
many
like you can
people
even
to
have,
thank.
like,
It would
one
just
is
be
more
me
like
thanking the whole time, you know? And that's basically what I do every day. So let's
do like a very
mix
complex
it up.
command, like have a tournament just that allows
Thanks
that,
very much,
different
everybody. I
tournament
really appreciate it. I do.
No, we brought up Maury's
They're
time
re-
here.
They're revealing stuff
Yeah,
after
said he only
they
plays on
annoy
pad,
the
right?
shit
doesn't.
out of
He's
us
got
for an
he play-
hour.
He plays on pad, right? He doesn't, right? And they mentioned, yeah, he's
That's
arcade
part
stick.
of the build-up, man. You guys have never written a script for anything in your whole life. You know that?
He said he's dropped his.
I
he's
keep
seen
trying to
voice on
explain
Drop
this
Arcade
shit to
Stick
you and you
probably
don't
five,
fucking
seven
get it,
times,
dude.
yeah.
This is the build-up.
Maybe he's not a pro.
It's excitement. That's what that's
Come on,
called.
son.
That thing that's
I'm
making
glad
you
he was
pissed
able
and
to
sleepy.
participate somewhere, though.
Excitement.
Voice
Thanks, Sandwich Hammock.
Troll, man. Zooming in here.
And thanks, Wow Man, you got
He
me
just-
again.
He's trying to have a
And everybody
serious
else, thanks for
discussion
liking my
around his
stream.
life. Trolling him heavy.
Damn,
Is
Harada
he
always be
trying to
talking
look at the
shit,
screen or
sneak
doesn't make eye
dissing.
contact with
Is
his
he
boss?
making fun of the guys who weren't invited on this
Reminds me of that
podcast?
Japanese
Look
game
at this
program
guy
where you
smiling.
laugh, and if you do,
Harada's just talking
right?
shit. Look at this moron. Didn't get an invitation.
How many photos do you have ready to go?
That's what he's doing? No
He said he
way.
didn't have everyone.
You weren't invited?
But in case the SNK connection.
I
fails,
can't
he's
even
got
believe
this
these
back
guys
up.
were invited.
There was a joke where they were
Scrubs.
using Wi-Fi.
They'll let
They were
anyone
using
on this
Wi-Fi, so Harada
podcast.
yelled at everybody.
He's
Because you're
like,
supposed to be fighting
should be
games.
ashamed of
Why,
yourself.
why are you going to be using Wi-Fi? What's wrong with you guys? So he's like,
Damn, they made this
"Same thing
guy.
in case that
Oh,
goes down again, we
it
have
said
this."
BNE in that picture, didn't it? Oh, that's
Never
So we
mind.
Harada.
got
The
your
next one?
question.
Hey, thanks, Justin Yuga. I don't know if I like that
Everybody
name.
wants.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And thanks,
Oh.
Bottom Bun.
Okay.
Feature user experience of
Which
fighting.
one of these guys made Killer Instinct?
What does this mean? That's a hard question.
Thank you.
Michael
see.
It's
Murray?
pretty open-ended,
Yeah,
right?
right.
So this is again Daisuke-san, I believe, right?
Oh, there he is. Yeah, sorry. I was looking. I
Cool.
was like, who's talking?
Thanks, Alt Zero. I made Killer Instinct?
So he's talking about other game genres. Maybe the rules
Damn,
don't
he's
change that
good.
much, but fighting games change
I don't
their
remember
game
it,
systems quite often.
But maybe.
Users
Could be
expect
true.
this to occur,
I've done,
every
you
3
know,
years,
done a
maybe
lot.
every 5 at the most.
They didn't say anything
Thank
while I
you.
was gone? Are you
So
just
What are some
messing?
new possibilities? Maybe like
Yeah.
how does
Sheesh, this
AI be
script is,
affected?
it's a
Maybe
nail
there's some kind
biter.
of
Yeah.
Interesting possibilities there.
He said also, like, up until now, we just kept doing the same thing over and over and over again for fighting game. So he thinks rather than Ishitari coming up with ideas for the future by himself, it's like, this is the value of this kind of group
Discussion,
discussion.
right?
So let's have everybody. What do you think we can do? In the
Man,
future?
you guys
But
are
it's kinda
at
poker,
your
right?
funniest
You wanna give
peak
away-
when you're annoyed.
Tell me your
I gotta say,
Oh,
you
that's
guys
nice here as
reach
well.
that funny
Where's the
peak
blocker, though?
when
Okay,
you're
here's the blocker.
pissed and annoyed, for sure.
And this is Mochi-san gonna give us.
Oh, damn, he's shitting on Ono now? Get demoted?
Please matching, of course, right? A better experience there. But he's not from a development background.
That's why he's not here. He's not from a development background, dude.
Saying that's kind of important
Matching is
element
what
that
the
you have
online. He's talking about the
get
online.
right.
Man,
information.
chat room's just spreading rumors.
to. And if that experience isn't tight, then you'll lose your player base. over
Told you
time.
it's not true. Someone said that he said the N-word
Thank you.
12 years
So
ago, and
please
now he's not
influence,
invited on the
trying their best to try
podcast
to improve
anymore.
that
Why you gotta
aspect,
spread?
especially. Currently, you know,
Rumor
we have
spreading ass
rank is one way that we
bitch.
divide the players. Based
It's
on
not
skill,
true. He
whether
was
that's a certain
framed
rank,
just
whether
like
it's a
Papa
point,
John.
attribute.
Kage.
But you know which one is best. That's kind of something open for discussion, right?
Thanks,
Hey,
everybody.
what are you looking at?
Sausage.
So yeah, do you want to cut? You want to cut
Hey,
people
thanks,
up by
good,
ranks
Desu.
or by experience, like point system? So the point system, you can just kind of grind, right? You don't have to be that good. You can just kind of grind and go up here. They keep mentioning AI though. Is this what they're talking about? CPU? Could this be something?
Well, I think the concept is something we come up with as well. That
How to decide.
a perfect AI character is going to be the most fun experience, probably, if you don't know it's AI, because it would be perfectly at your level where you know you feel like you're growing and having a good time. So, I think Bryce kind of touched on that.
Exploring, let's explore
I think
some
he's talking on the
untapped
point in the rank.
fighting game,
No,
you
no, he
know,
is talking about
territory. AI.
He said he's talked to IBM people
Sweet.
before about this AI and maybe improvement on player experience as a result.
Wow.
So taking all the different
Thank
data,
you.
feeding the AI program, and
Damn. This is gonna be so sick when they reveal this shit. I'm
the idea
jumping
that
out of
said,
my
you know, if you
fucking
have
seat right
enough
now.
data points,
My leg, I got that tappy
that
leg
opens up
going on.
the
You know
possibilities
tappy
of
leg
more
when
for
you're
something.
pumped?
But
I got tappy leg. I'm tapping that shit right now. I'm a little tap dancer. I can't wait for this reveal. You guys are either gonna be pissed or you're gonna be really pissed, and I can't wait.
Compute all that and then output it in real time, right?
They could announce things for Capcom as well, you know. This could be a multi... What if every game here announces something today? That could happen. And I'm looking forward to Dead or Alive, Beach Volleyball, Extreme Casino, Battle Royale. That's what I'm looking out for. Forget the other games.
They said no, maybe...
You know?
Mochi-san was talking more about how to more effectively match people using AI. That's kind of
How much Royale? Thanks very much, Kuro, and Big Mama, and X Owl, and everybody else in the chat room who's having a great day.
Just, you know, kind
I hope you guys are feeling
If
good.
you had an AI opponent that maybe you don't know it's
We're just
AI,
talking shit here,
for
killing
some people
time.
started out,
If you're
and they
a
just
brand new
barely
player.
I have
let you
tappy
in, and you
leg.
kind of feel good about
That's a
your
good sign.
experience.
I mean, other games too, you know.
Means I'm
you,
pumped.
you fight bots and stuff. And
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, you fight a bot.
If someone
when you're
drops
low
out,
level,
like,
a bot
partway
will
or
come
something
in,
like
yeah.
that, or
I mean,
not enough players.
every you know, FPS games have it, MOBAs have it.
Did you change your calendars? It's
But yeah,
where I
developing
live.
would be hard.
Isn't it still whatever month it is now?
Fighting game CPU is
What number
still
is?
doesn't
What
really
month is
feel
7?
too-
July? Isn't it
It's not
July?
like fighting
a
a
perfect
person.
It
replacement.
says
for a person.
31st. The Earth is round, dude. Fucking grow up.
What are you doing, my friend? Shut up. Don't tell me how to drive.
It's
So now he's
Funny
saying that
Friday.
It has to feel really human.
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks,
that's
Big
what
Mama.
I just mentioned, right? When you fight
Is
a
it
computer,
really
it feels like
Friday?
they're just doing random
It is.
things, right? They're just doing
Nice.
random moves and stuff.
I love Fridays.
You said Hachinen, you said? I think?
Yeah, it's like 2008. He made an online game in China, and
Oh, but the player base soon realized it was
That it was
AI
AI,
and not
yeah,
an
yeah.
opponent.
I mean that was a long time ago, right?
Yeah. But the
They're still talking about AI.
feedback from the players
This is
wasn't
gonna be
that great
sick.
on that. Because people really want to defeat real
Yeah,
human,
you want
right?
to feel
Not an
like you
AI.
beat a person, right? You feel like you want it. So
Is
are
it
these guys- they're coming
unreasonable
out
to
saying that
expect
they're
an
gonna line up
announcement
player
from
base? Is this
every
what they're
one of
coming out
these
and saying?
games?
That in the future you're not gonna know if you're fighting.
Does
some
that
like
sound reasonable?
Could be,
like
but
some?
I guess
No.
it depends on
I think it's
how you
reasonable.
enjoy the game, right? If it has
Because
to
if
be
you
a
think
human
about how
opponent,
big
or
of
if you
an
just want a
event
really exciting
Evo
match,
was,
I guess
and it
depends
didn't
on your
even
player
happen.
expectation, right?
These guys had to
My
hold their
personal-
poop.
But
Not what
They've
you're
been
saying.
working hard to show you stuff.
point is,
And in a
you go back
perfect
to
world, I
Where
would
the
think
AI and stuff, but
that
it's about always
they
having
were
an
working
opponent
hard to
fight,
show you
right?
stuff
That's
that
the issue, is
specifically
that
would
right now, if you
mend
play,
this
go on,
quarantine
there's no need for you to
situation
fight,
we're in.
'cause everyone's
Maybe
either
like
they
improved
moved on or
netcode
they're too high
announcements,
level for you.
plus
So that's what this is coming.
lots of content added to each one of their games, which is what would make you so
Hopefully just go
happy
back to
and
the
cheer
matchmaking,
and
right?
fire
So
your
it's quite
guns in
depending
the
on what
air.
platform you're on. And then
But
just
will
touch
they
on
do
the
that?
AI,
I don't know. Stop hyping? Are you kidding me?
saying that-
I'm like so excited because if it's so disappointing, you guys got owned.
Making
I can't
Veterans
lose.
in the chat,
progressions around like the
ATP
game, fighting game debugging area. That
This
means, like,
is
maybe,
sick.
you know,
I'm
having
having a really good
AI
time.
computer in the future could definitely be something.
My face hurts from smiling. Hype it up even harder? Dude, I don't know, man.
kinda
I'm
hard
gonna
to-
have to
to
start K-pop
get
dancing
the
for that.
point what he's
Painting
saying,
my
but
tits.
I think he's saying maybe I don't know if it's debugging to like take out bugs.
Hey,
rather
thanks,
than
Luck
more, I
Having
think he's
Ass
trying to say
Bitch.
tuning.
And
Yeah, like
top
tuning the
player.
AI and just trying
Thanks,
to make it so
Big
it
Mama.
feels that
And
even if it's the
Kuro
strongest
Shippa,
character, you beat him really easy. It's like,
whatever.
That doesn't feel good. Like it's about keeping that
and
level
thanks,
that's close. That, like, it's supposed to be a competitive
X-Owl.
match.
Harada's saying we have some people on our team that you might think they're AI the way they play.
They always do the same combo, the same punish, the same everything.
Yeah,
Like,
dude. There's this dude STZ I play often, and I feel that way
I
sometimes.
mean, Tekken is like that, right? That game is there's a lot of like, if you play perfectly, it's like every time you block
Dude,
this,
that's
you're
so
gonna do that punish,
tight.
right? It's a very
Just
calculated
small
game.
talk. Giuna, I'm down.
Yeah, you have
I'll
some
just
players that
listen to
try optimize
Giuna
it
talk
heavily,
for an
but Some
hour.
people just throw away
Yeah.
like
That guy's
14
cool.
frame or whatever, right? They'll just be like, I'm gonna do only
You don't
like
think
10,
Giuna's cool?
and, you know,
Don't
12
let
and
the whole
15.
anime thing fool you. I know you're thinking, this guy plays anime? Ugh. He's faking it. That guy's way too cool to be an anime player. He don't play no anime. Hell no.
Thank you.
Trust me.
Okay. What he's saying is kind of something I felt in real martial arts. He's saying, like, if the higher up you get, you just don't do attacks
He hella
yourself,
plays.
right?
Look,
You wait
man,
for your opponent,
I've
and then you
watched
punish
him
them or whatever.
play
Which is
in
kinda like
person.
real martial arts are. You leave
Trust me.
yourself open and you can attack, so.
Because the computer's just going to be able, if you attack, the computer's going to be able to punish you every time. So
He
like,
doesn't play.
At the high level.
Anyway, thanks, Big Red Surfer.
But if you play fighting games, I
And
think everyone's
Spectrify.
experienced this
Man,
one
that
fight.
reminds me of
Opponent
going to
doesn't come
Japan
at
and
you,
hanging
right?
out
It's
in
real.
That's the
arcades
human
with
aspect, right?
Junior.
It's like you have to put in that surprise or something. You have to do that random jump. or
That's
something. But if you
crazy.
fight against an AI,
This is
it
like
doesn't get
literally
surprised.
ancient
It's
history,
gonna
not
work
only
like
in
that.
my memories, but you can't even do that right now. It doesn't even exist right now.
密着はもう投げばっかり入れて攻撃全部ガードにしたいから。
Crazy to think about. Good
So
times.
talking about how making, if they design an AI that every time you get close, they're going to grab you and they're going to block every attack, like they can just beat anybody, right?
Right.
They can make a, like if you look at like the old broken
Yeah.
boss characters that are like perfect.
I think
The other
Harada's
chat
kinda
room's
picking
pretty
on
good,
Otis
too.
about the SNK
The other
boss.
chat room,
Yeah,
the
right.
one that I'm watching,
There's
has
some
some
about
decent
Genocide Cutter,
jokes.
right? Which is Rugal, I
Yeah,
believe, right?
genocide cutter right there.
There's some decent ones in there.
SNK is known for that.
Just
right? They're famous for
FYI.
bosses that are, like,
I just
perfect.
noticed
Brutal,
something
right?
about Halo
Templates,
that
right?
gave me a chuckle.
They just murder you. So all of a sudden,
I
it's like,
love
yeah,
when
we
everyone
can
talks
that
shit
we
about
can,
the same
but that's
thing.
not what
Everyone's
they want.
shitting on Halo right
It
now,
feels
dude.
human.
Yeah.
I like that. Everyone's shitting on Halo right now. I've been noticing Halo
like
jokes
what
just
Okobo's
all over the
saying.
internet.
Even
Like,
without
what the
AI,
hell?
though, there's still
Why
lots
is
of
there a
improvements to
Halo
make
joke in the
to
comments of
the
this
online
cooking
matchmaking
video?
system, right?
Weird, but alright. Thumb that up. Hey, thanks, Big Red Surfer.
So Okubo's, sorry, Otis-san's being more realistic.
Everyone's
saying,
shitting on Halo. I
there
like
is a lot
that.
of
I mean, I like
stuff
Halo.
you could do, but
It's not nothing personal,
business,
Halo.
when they're doing it,
I
you
like
have to
shitting on
keep it,
anything, as long as we're all gonna
cost,
do it.
to actually implement these things. And
As long as everyone's in.
you do
nothing
have to take it
personal,
into effect
Halo.
If you're in their position, right?
Thanks, Nuova.
And then Harada's like, yeah, we should just like team up and
Let's go.
kind of
he's
try to
asking
share on
Capcom.
some of this
Yeah,
stuff,
he's like,
right?
Capcom, why don't you give me some stuff?
What did you miss? Dude.
So he's saying
There
we
was
can,
this
like,
part
share some
about
more data.
AI.
We learned about, different
Jesus.
ranks
Yeah.
and
Blew
flavors
everyone
and stuff.
away.
Thank
I've
you.
known,
And then they also made fun of Ono
really
PSH.PSA.
because he wasn't invited.
very, very kind of proactive.
They
for
made fun of
developers, like,
Ono.
talking
That's about
about
it, though.
sharing
Other than
and
that,
stuff.
you didn't miss
Like,
much.
He's not a very like secretive
Thanks,
or protective
Harada's
guy.
free
He's all
hand
about
trimmer.
raising everybody up.
He's one of the only ones that can do it for many reasons.
And
he's
Bloody
the exception,
Palace.
not in the rule.
So anyway,
Thanks.
next question here. So this is a very hot topic, at least in the West right now.
Thanks, censored
Fighting
EVE.
games getting simplified and how to stop that or make it so that
Hey,
it's
I
acceptable.
bet you there are a lot of people in the
Who we
chat
got now?
room
Shimbori-san.
Shimbori-san?
that I know that are watching. Hey, I hope
So
everyone's
he's saying
doing
that
great. I know you're there,
obviously
you little
we have to,
cocksuckers. I know you're there.
gain the new player
People
base
that
from
I
each
know,
of the
I don't
songs.
even
That's
know
one of
your
the things
name,
that
or
comes
maybe
from
I
Xbox
do, that I've
producers, right?
seen before at the
So,
arcade,
like,
and
we
been
can
like,
be
hey
told
man,
if you like
how's it
whatever
going?
Dead or
Ono
Alive,
got hit
I'm
in the
talking
head by
to
a piece
you.
of fried
and then you're
chicken.
gonna put out 5.
Long
It's
time
like,
no
you need to get
see.
new people with 5, but then
I'm
the people
doing
having
well.
4, you need to
I
keep
hope you're
them
doing
happy
well.
as well. So that's why
You ready
there's
to
always
talk
this
shit
kind of-
about
He's
whatever
saying,
they
what are you
announced?
doing, my friend? Shut up.
Everyone's like,
Me
it's
too.
like,
Hey, all right,
It's one of the
spoke the
hardest
puppy up
parts of our
fat.
job, right?
Hmm.
Hey, thanks,
You
keep
can't
it
just
down,
keep making
will
the game
ya?
for the same group of players, right? You
And
need
Big
to-
Mama.
That's where the simplification comes
Yeah.
from. So let's see.
He
Nobody
just
wants to give an answer.
When he just threw it to Ishiwatari-san, and Harado's like, you gave it to the most complex fighting game system, right?
There's a lot of people out there, you know. And I ain't trying to say hi to everyone. That's too many people.
And Gobo-san's just
Yeah.
saying
But-
he would
I
like
wanna-
to know as
Hey,
well.
Yeah, I want to hear.
I'm
he was
doing
talking
great. I
about
hope you're
how
doing
Daisuke
great.
uses the arcade stick and his games are difficult.
Keeping it together.
But Strive is coming out, right? Strive is a huge change.
So Ishiwatari's just
Makes me
saying,
miss
Ishiwatari-san's just saying
not just the
there's a difference
arcade,
between
but tournaments.
simple and easy,
Super
and
Arcade,
they're not
man,
necessarily
it had its
the
ups
same.
and downs, but that was the coolest place.
He's saying that obviously you want to make it easy
really
to understand.
was.
That's the main objective, right?
Especially the real one, the original one.
So whether that
in front of
means,
Mount
though,
Sac.
cutting out game
Yeah.
systems and things might not necessarily be one and the same, right?
But
They're
you know,
gonna
all
find
these
out,
tournaments
right?
are really cool
Right.
too.
So he says they're still trying to figure out. So that's what the
They'll
new
be
game
back.
Strive is going to be. They're
This is the
changing
last
things, so he's gonna find
question?
out if maybe
Sweet.
cutting
That wasn't
buttons
that
out,
hard.
cutting execution out will this make it easier to understand the game, or is it some other things that are important here?
Aris, read my comment.
So you're just saying that
Kill him.
the system allows for player
Hope
growth
you are doing well
according to
in
how much
life,
you practice,
amigo.
etc.
Hey, thanks
But then it
very
has to
much.
be
I'm
kind
doing
of
very
easy to
well.
understand
You
for
know,
new players that come in.
strikes and gutters.
So it doesn't mean it's
But
it's
I'm
easy, right? It
considering
means that it's easy to
all the
understand.
people on
Yeah,
Earth,
thank you.
you know,
Not just
I'm
gameplay too, it's
fucking
just like
blessed
the
by
looking and
Umbasa.
being able to
Let's just
understand,
put it
like,
that way.
Just all the menus and UI and everything.
Everyone has good and bad, no matter what. But
But then if
considering
you can see,
I'm
if
good.
new players can see systems about it, you understand.
The
But at the
suspense
same
in
time,
00 is
something
killing
like
Itokumi
something
Sasa.
awesome that
Yeah.
you want
Hey,
to
thanks
yourself,
Street Fighter
then it
5
doesn't
suck
really
my
matter if
balls.
it means cutting systems down or not.
Yeah.
Maybe you
Thanks,
don't need to do
dudes.
that.
Maybe you don't need
And
to
let
say
me
it's
see
fun,
your
it's good,
nudes.
The goal, that's just one
And
method to try to achieve
everybody
it, right?
else. It's almost reveal time. I'm so excited. I'm at the edge of my seat.
They're talking about.
I have
this is
leftover
quick
pizza
demo,
for
they're
big
asking
dinner,
about
but
Grand
when
Blue,
I
think.
run out tomorrow, I'm gonna have to figure something out.
Just trying to say that Shinisei means like visibility and to be able to understand what's going on at a glance, right? So trying to attain that, but at the same time have some kind of depth
He was
via the
asking
game
about-
systems, right?
So Pachigan about Grand Blue now, because Grand Blue has like the cooldown system. It's very,
Scratcher.
it's simple, it's easy to understand.
I don't gamble.
Adds depth
James
to it, apparently.
Okubo-chan.
Hey, thanks, Guy
He's
Elliott.
saying he doesn't want to decrease, you know, the inputs in the fighting game's cool.
Yeah. So Grand Blue, you can do both. You can do the command input, or you can do the easy input.
Thanks, Ono has tiny nipples.
So he's just saying, if
Fuck
you
it,
try to
whatever.
take
I'll
over
laugh at it. I don't
it,
care.
then
Fuck
somehow
you. I
behind
like the
them
way
there's a
laughing
cohesive
feels.
system, right?
You think I don't want to laugh? Fuck you. All right, fine. I'll laugh at that. Whatever. And you're giving me money?
More Grand Blue, dude.
Tell me where to sign,
Again, it's
asshole.
talking about simplification
Thanks.
here. So he said, like you
Thanks,
said,
Mr.
what happens
Pearson
if we
and
get
Crunk
both?
Mode.
Thank you.
Rather than simplifying, let's just keep both options in there. So
Try to find a balance between
Yeah.
the two.
I mean, what are you doing, my friend? Shut up. Don't tell me
I
how to
think
drive.
he's talking about
Give me back or give me
the
death.
little mistake
2D,
here.
right?
Yeah, 2D, 3D.
I
but
would
talking the problem in fighting games about
truly
inputting
be
your command and not
maximum
getting it out. I
possibility
think in 3D it's
excited
a little bit
if they
different, but
said
in, like
improved
2D, like, you
netcode
input it back
and
a
they're
bunch, you don't
bringing
get-
back
just get a little
big.
jab.
The rest,
Thing.
do what you want.
So
The guy from Yakuza,
You know, that's part
Wario,
of the, that is part of
Paint,
the,
whatever you
difficulty
want,
of
dude.
fighting games, being able to
Whatever
make
you
those
want.
Get your resident
situations.
sleepers ready and
So
shut the
what
fuck
was
up.
the point?
Hey,
what was
alright,
the point
thanks,
of having a
Fake
simple
Mike
input
Z,
in there?
and
So
thanks
saying,
again.
you know, we're gonna have a
Oh,
cooldown
thanks,
system so you
Ono's
can put it out whenever you
Chicken
want.
Empanada.
And
And
choose the proper time.
Right.
Thanks.
Even though it's one
Thank
button,
you.
the cooldown is
Francis
heavy,
and
so
Cradelius.
the cooldown is heavier there.
People are getting frustrated.
So that's
Thanks,
yeah,
Dixon
that's
Jr.
Too
the
bad, man. I
difference. So
just
you don't
got
know in
smoked
Grand Blue. It's
yesterday.
like if you do the
Sup,
command input,
Ninja.
your cooldown
Happy
is a little
Big
bit shorter
Friday.
here. but the
Thanks,
easier
happy
one
Big
is a bit
Friday,
longer.
guy. Thanks very much. Yeah, look at this fucking guy. Wayne Gamble just showed up and said it looks like
Take
Aris is
some
part of the
more
panel.
So now
Yeah,
let's
dude,
talk
I
about-
know. I made like already $50 off of that
Getting into the
fucking
game, right?
observation.
So if you pick up a 2D fighting game, is that the first
These morons keep coming in here and making the same joke, and it's costing them $5 each time. Hey,
Lowest barrier.
Right? You can
Hey,
get in,
thanks.
And then the ceiling.
Thanks
like,
very
like,
much.
The entrance is really wide open. So yeah, there's already so many people that have been playing fighting games for so long that there's so many.
Did they say anything
godlike,
important
really strong
yet?
Players that how can a brand new player just jump in right away?
I think he's saying that, right, that it's not just
They need
the
to
input,
announce
right?
an
There's
AI
a lot of things that
upgrade.
levels
You
and
can't
stuff.
ever
That's
count
what
against
I
a
want.
more experienced player.
Better AI. Don't you agree?
It's just-
But again,
it's
this
quite
is
different.
Yeah,
difficult.
this is not like an easy answer. Get up in there, will ya? How to
More
simplify the
fidelity?
game, will they get more
Damn,
people in
Malice,
there,
thanks for
or,
gifting 5
like, how can
subs.
we actually?
Thanks, pull my balls.
I guess this is
Yeah,
and
the
he's
same
saying
as
big
before.
forehead,
Get a new
Erika.
player
Thank you.
groups
Thanks,
with experienced
Yeah.
groups to be able
Cool
to
Co's,
play on the
pepperoni
same
nipples,
field, right?
and Jacqueline Dice.
Was difficult because
Uh,
part of the
whatever.
draw
Thanks,
practicing the game, just to have
Daxify and
that
Guy and everybody else.
thing that you can keep with you, that you know you're good at
Appreciate
fighting
it.
games. I'm trying to think in English.
You guys
it's
want
not-
more
it's not coming out
fidelity?
like it does in Japanese.
Harada says, like, if something is simple, it doesn't mean that it's going to be good for it. Just because it's simple doesn't mean that
Thanks,
a new
Akiba.
player is going to be able to play and do something like that. He
Right,
gave
because
an-
you could do the commands,
yeah.
but you won't know
How to
the
play.
best timing.
They're gonna
against
announce
somebody
things.
better.
It's already
He gave
a
an
given.
example of like fighting.
Whether or not you're gonna
Brand
be
new player, all you
disappointed,
do is you just gotta shoot
also
somebody,
a
right?
given.
So you know what to do. Even if
Thanks,
someone's better
Life's
than you, you can still
Gambler.
get- if
Thanks
you get,
very much
like,
for the
sneak
10
attack
gifted
on us, you can
subs.
always shoot 'em,
You
but
guys are gonna
the fighting game's
derail
not
this
like that.
honky train. It's going too fast.
いわゆるその一撃か二撃死ぬような冗談みたいな
What
Butt
level
hash.
was that?
Jack Miller, Fox 30
I
News.
just
Plus we
noticed
did that
it.
on
Level
fighting
2.
games.
Looking forward to the YouTube highlights.
It could be
Hey,
simple.
thanks,
You could have like a
Ulu.
1 or 2 hit kill, right? But is that a good idea?
対談を行うだけで深みによりハマっていくような
But the idea is to try to
Move that
design
down,
a
like,
gradual.
They're gonna announce something,
It's fun
right?
at all
Staircase.
levels, yeah,
If
right.
they
Start
don't
here, and
announce
then keep
anything,
going, keep
dude,
going, keep going.
Thank you.
that
that
will
you
be
get,
a
like, really
Suzuki
involved in the
level
game.
of a ripoff.
Invested, I guess you'd say.
Suzuki's finna do it
So
again.
yes, is cutting them off to go to the next topic because
This
we're.
question is
No
like a 3-hour
announcements
discussion.
at all.
Oh, this stuff isn't something
Yeah.
you can do in like
In
5 to
8
10 minutes,
minutes,
right?
Oh, you.
When is your fighting game coming out? It looks
so
like
what was
you're
that,
a part
only
of the
4?
panel.
So I
We had
don't
3.
think was it 3? I think it was 4, but that's it for the discussion corner, guys.
Oh, we ran out of time. Right?
I'm so glad I put my camera here. I didn't do it on purpose, but man, that was a genius move.
Hopefully they'll talk more.
Hey,
too,
all right,
right?
man.
8 minutes, 8 minutes, 8 minutes.
Yeah.
God, he is smart.
We're gonna take a quick
Thanks,
5-minute
Real
break, I
Ooze.
believe these guys
Thanks
are.
very much.
I think Pachi-san and Daisuke,
Are gonna
they
swap
said
out,
are
right?
going to swap out. They're gonna bring in someone else, Ozawa-san, I think.
Yeah,
But-
Elzazan, I believe, right?
Now I know there's a lot of people watching that are only here for the
Uh-huh.
announcements.
That's
So
us.
It's gonna start
Soon.
from now. Yeah.
Soon.
So hang in there.
Soon? One of them said soon, the other one said now. That's a big fucking difference.
Okay.
So
It's a
he's
big
back,
fucking
Hutch is
difference.
talking about his Grand Blue Fantasy
Now already
Game
passed,
he's gonna have
and soon isn't here yet.
Saturday.
You see the difference?
And they might have something to talk about.
So if you're here for Grand Blue News, I don't think
Wait
it's
till
coming
next week,
today.
right?
I think it's gonna be next week.
What? What did he just say? The Grand Blue announcement is next week.
Answer is
Boo!
just like next week.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
kidding.
I
Anyway,
know some
come
people
on.
might think that way.
Hurry up.
Maybe, we'll see. Maybe that's something to talk about next week.
What is that?
Who
The
knows?
8th. So next week, August 8th.
Is it 8th? Did you
Yeah.
say? Okay.
August 8th. So next Saturday, 1 week from today.
I think that's my
Is
mom's
Ishitani-san
birthday.
also taken off as well?
No, I think he's
I didn't
in.
catch it.
I hope it is. It's either the 8th or the 18th. I have it written down right next to my Wi-Fi
Daisuke's leaving as
passcode.
well, but he's saying make sure you stick around to the end. Make
Yep.
sure you watch to the end. And I'm telling you to make sure you watch to the end and watch on Twitter.
You think I'm gonna wave at these assholes? They invited me on the
We'll take a
podcast
quick
and didn't
5-minute
even
break.
fucking
We'll
let me talk. Shh. Is that a theme, dude? Is that a Soul Calibur theme, dude? Huh? Did you guys read those words? It said something about a tournament. Shh. Oh! Guilty Gear theme? Yeah! I was kidding. I was just kidding.
PlayStation.
I'm gonna stop making jokes. Am I drugged? Did you drug me? I feel like I might be drugged.
PlayStation.
You think there'll be at least one more? Let me get one more of those. Boo, 3 minutes. Hey, you think I should take a break? That was weird. Those weren't the announcements, I don't think. You see what I mean, dude? This has been a fucking roller coaster ride. This is a Shyamalan production. The twists!
Take my money, you panel-looking feud.
Everyone thought that was gonna be the announcement, and they showed the same fucking trailer 3 times about wallpaper. This is getting good. This is getting good. Thanks, Take My Money, and Sal Sheris, and Yo Soy Dennis, and Ballsack. Thanks, Chain Grabs. You know, thanks so much for liking my stream. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
There's only one way to thank you that's not against the rules. With my mouth. Thanks. Thanks, HDG Nomi. It's nice of you. That's cool. Feels like, since we're in the middle of a quarantine, this is the closest that I've come to being in a situation where you go somewhere like a tournament, right? This is close. There are a bunch of people in here right now that are, you know, people that are around that I haven't seen in a long ass time. This is pretty close. Quarantine style. I mean, you know, it's as close as it's gonna get. How's it going, everybody? You guys doing alright? When I meet people for the first time at tournaments, I always, because you know they get nervous and shit.
What are you doing?
They don't want to sound stupid.
Don't tell me how to drive.
What's for
Hey, keep it down. Thanks very much, Cryptic. They get nervous and shit, right? So you can't let them lead the conversation or they're gonna fuck up. So you gotta fire the questions at them. Hey, where are you from? Oh yeah, what's your name? You know? So that way they don't have to worry about what to talk about. They'll just tell you what you want to know. And then if they tell you something that has some significance, you'll be like, hey, alright man, I love Chinese food. Sick.
Thank you.
And then you say something like, you having fun? Alright, see ya. That's fucking perfect. I can't wait to use those strats again. On you. Hopefully soon. By the time that happens, who knows how improved the AI is gonna be though. It's gonna be T1000.
How are you not hype right now?
I am? What do you mean? I'm yelling at the top of my lungs. My foot's tapping like I'm playing the double bass pedal. Thanks, Big Bald Weed and Mysterioso. Thanks, Scarman and Beruzaku.
Thank you.
And I like Ox. Hey, Sajan, thanks, man. 53. It's a lucky number. 4 seconds left. You guys are good at
Okay, so welcome back, guys. Thank you for sticking around after the break. So this is going to be the second part of the round table, except discussions are, you know, we had a nice little
more
50
questions
minutes of discussion now. The second out is going to be about some announcements, news, upcoming events like this. I know, looking on Twitter, this is what a lot of people are here for, right?
The part you guys are waiting for,
Yes.
right?
So here we see Ozawa. Ozawa up here is taking place of Arc System.
Yeah, Ozawa-san up there, second from the left, right?
Oh no.
Oh, cool. He's got a little doll. Is that
Thanks,
Mori-san?
Glass
It
Tank.
looks
Mori
like
doll?
he's got the glasses and the leather
snap,
jacket,
that's
so I think it
cool,
is
man.
Mori.
I want a Mori doll.
So they're making a little joke. They're not calling them announcements. They're calling them
Exhibits.
souvenirs, right? Did you bring a souvenir to the show?
Presents.
Yeah, did you bring anything for people? So they're gonna go one by one, and they're gonna each developer's gonna say if they have something.
Fit right in.
Butt hash.
Alright, so just you guys maybe who are just tuning in now, we got Wada-san,
Take that guy's
producer on
I
Sam
did.
Show, also KOF, I believe.
Hey, thanks, Dr.
The director,
Gonzo.
Joke-san, Ozawa-san just joining from Arc System Works. the legend himself, Nishitani-san from Arika, Mochie from Koei Tecmo
That
Games,
looks
along
pretty
with Shibori-san.
good.
You know, you guys probably pretty familiar with
What are you doing?
That's pretty
Nakayama-san
funny.
and Matsumoto-san are two that we
Because
don't
people
really
are gonna
see
tune
that much
in,
from Capcom, but
and they're
the
gonna be
producer
super
and the
stoned,
director
right? They just
on
did a
Street Fighter
fat
series.
bong rip, and they're gonna tune
From our
in
side,
and
we
not
got Yes
realize that
Esports,
shit.
who does all these sports stuff
Oh
in
yeah,
Japan here.
that's good.
And obviously,
Hey, you
Horizon
guys are
Okabe,
funny
too,
today. Nice shit.
I don't know what you call it. He's the
Nice
chief
job.
producer on the whole Tekken franchise. You know, I'm the day-to-day producer.
Nice.
Okabe is producer on Soul Calibur 6. So that's what we got today.
asked who can go first, so they were fighting over who gets to give the first announcement, and it looks like Koei Tecmo won.
Well,
Tecmo
yeah, it's like
first?
when you're doing presentations in school,
You
and you
wanna
want
get
to
it
be
done.
first
Yeah.
or last,
Yeah,
right? You
yeah,
gotta be in that good spot, you know.
Who would have guessed?
Now Shimbori-san's gonna go first, I believe.
Yeah, Shimbori's speaking now.
Shimbori-san.
What's your
Okay.
announcement?
But yeah, first of all, they thanked everybody, right? Thank you,
I'm
everybody.
starting an
right now.
OnlyFans.
するんですけども、実質はプレイヤーがね、増え続けてるんですよ。
They're saying that the
Wow.
player base is expanding.
Yeah, it's still growing, even during this year.
実は盛り上がってる。盛り上がってる。
They're saying that it's doing quite well.
They're like, why are you talking
Hey, you
like
look
that? though?"
surprised, yeah.
Like, why is
Everyone's laughing?
he's saying this,
Damn.
he's like, why are you
Everyone's
talking like that?
laughing.
Come on,
He
man.
said, we're doing quite well, and everyone laughed.
Hasn't brought anything
That's cold-blooded.
huge today, but
Yeah, sure
we
you
have,
are,
like, a
bud.
kind
We're
of
all
flavor
doing
with
well.
DLCs, right? I think people already know this way. It's the same 3
Oh,
million downloads,
somebody
right?
translate. Shh.
10,000, 100,000, 3
Yeah,
million.
3 million,
Yes.
3 million.
Dude, I've been here 10 years. I still can't do the numbers. 3
Dude,
million.
I've been doing so many
Yeah.
budgets and stuff. I'm so used to the Japanese
Yeah.
numbers.
So yeah, if you guys are interested,
Oh, my
in Get
bad.
Alive, like they mentioned, the cute
My
girls,
bad.
cute girls. You can give it a try for free right here.
So, I don't know what the terminology here. The Core Fighters version is on Xbox One and Steam, but then free to play is on PlayStation 4. It looks like.
Probably just naming thing, but I think it's the same exact thing.
したトレーニングモードは
So he said,
I'm
you know,
hyped
it's free
right
to play.
now.
You can get a full training mode and everything. You can practice.
皆さん
All
そうだね
right.
っていう
How's the fidelity?
So you get the base game for free, and then you kind of
If you
buy
enjoy
the
it,
characters that
yeah.
you want to play, right?
You can buy skins too. He's like, you know, you get like you get to play with 4 characters at the start.
Thanks,
But he's
here
like,
goes
you can give it
nothing
a try,
and
and then you can
Jetstream
just
and
support
Deli
it.
Sauce.
If you don't want to buy the full game,
And
you want to
let's
support
watch
just some
and
skins and things like
do-rag.
that.
Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry if I missed your name. I know I
It's
missed
just
your
saying
shit.
that one of the merits, yeah, you can just download
Yeah.
the game for free.
Thanks for liking my
Purchase
stream.
only the characters
Yeah.
you're
Thanks,
interested in.
EX.
You know, the
Symbiote.
pro players always talk about like, oh, you need to have every character in training mode. But if you don't want to play training mode, you just want to go online with the character you like, just buy them. And
Yeah,
go
I
in there.
mean,
I feel like this is a
players
good
have
system.
their own goals that they want to achieve. So
Thumbs up for the thumbnail. You think they're
Just
gonna
saying that they
show
have a wide
something
variety of
risque?
different players,
You think?
but they want to
All
expand
right,
the
I'll
base
load
even
it
more.
up.
So
I'll load it
check
up
out.
if they show
Even
some
more.
big titties.
So again, just
we'll
that
get the
here.
thumbnail.
Please come out.
話そうです
Good idea.
He seems very not confident. I don't know.
SNS 会さんもよろしくお願いし
And
ます
just thinking SNK.
Yeah. Thank
という
you.
ことでじゃあ次の
SNK has the collab characters and stuff. So here's our next slide.
So this is a summer
They're
sale
announcing
going on,
DOA
I believe,
6.
The 5th,
from the
right.
5th
That's
through the
hype.
18th. I believe these Japanese times as well,
DLA
right?
It's like
6
4 days from
already
now.
out.
Pretty big, right? 65%
Coming up, right?
off there. Season pass 1, 2. They have 4 season passes.
They need to make another
30%
volleyball.
off 20, 10,
That shit
10,
was
65,
sick.
65. So yeah,
But they gotta
if
add
you
slot
are,
machines.
you know, if you're already
How you
Dead
gonna
or
have a
Alive fan,
casino with no slot
you wanted
machines?
to get it on a different platform or something like now,
Noobs.
it's time right now. If you're not sure, you know, get the free
So,
version first.
I think he's mentioned that Season Pass 1 is the one that includes Shiranui Mai and the
Yeah.
SNK
And
characters.
no
Right.
limit poker. Yeah, you right.
It looks like season
And
pass 2
Harada
is
is
summer.
mentioning that Capcom doesn't get paid a cent when people play Goki in our game, or Akuma. But we let them use some what do you call it, patents.
Yeah.
Man, he's gonna say this stuff on stream, huh?
Wow.
He's all out on
Okay.
dev secrets.
Just to
Wow.
our corporate office, I didn't say that. I'm just translating what Harada's saying. So,
Oh my God, people are
so in
busted.
bottom right,
Season pass 4.
Did you hear what he said? They traded the right to use Akuma for some patented
so the latest character Tamaki is
features,
included.
Tamaki.
which could be
I
things
think the
like
girl with
frame
the-
data
the
display
green-
or button
greenish hair.
record
She's quite popular,
function,
so he
anything
hopes to
like
check her
that.
out.
Bowling.
ちょっとスライあすいませんごめんなさいはいはいはい
What? We got
The heck?
he's got something else.
消してもらっていいですか？
Can
Said
you get
turn
rid of
off
That's
this slide?
public news. Look, somebody ban that guy. You're ruining
What?
my
He's gonna
script. Who
do
gives
a
a
karate
fuck?
thing?
I never heard it.
He's like, I wonder
Can
if
you
you can
see?
see this.
あ、
I think that's
日本で
Tamaki.
今デッドライブ6アーケード版もやって
He's talking about the arcade version in Japan, right?
Yeah, hold it up. Hold it up. Yeah, like,
Hold it up. He's
No
like
idea, dude.
10 feet away from the webcam.
That was
He's gonna break something.
Oh, cool. The way that that blur works is pretty interesting,
That
right?
definitely was not intentional.
Is this the new character, the Tamaki?
Tamaki, yeah, I believe so. I believe so. And look down here, we got look at Harada.
I wonder who that is. That's the famous Itagaki-san, right?
Itagaki-san.
Oh,
The
don't
whole
Harada
team
and that
took
guy,
a-
those guys hate
Him
each
and
other's
Harada got
guts,
some,
don't they? Or
some
they used
rivalry,
to.
right?
Yeah,
Some
rivalry.
smack
Well,
talk
they're
is going
no,
on.
they used to.
Oh, okay.
Until Itagaki-san found out they were both from the same university.
Oh, really?
And Itagaki-san is a senpai, which
And now
totally
they
changes the
kiss.
whole dynamic,
Okay,
They
right?
made
so
up.
Harada's gotta
He's like,
apologize.
he used to be Harada-san,
They're
and I was like,
friends.
oh, Harada. So,
Ryo Hazuki for Tekken 7.
玉木デビューできそうです。
So it looks like soon Tamaki will be in the arcade. You know,
Hey, thanks.
should be added to the
Oh,
arcade
yeah.
soon.
And too much
so
Starbucks.
he's saying that, yeah.
Yeah.
So the people who are waiting to see this character in the arcades,
Yeah.
it should be soon.
This definitely was not
Harada's like,
intentional.
Hey,
Pulling
Crucial, you
this-
heard this already, but did I miss
What?
anything?
You missed a
Yeah, so this
shitload,
is, you know,
dude.
mainly
Let
a,
me
Japan
recommend you go
discussion about
watch the
arcades. Arcades are
archive.
closed for a
Don't
good
miss a
2
minute of
months
it.
or so, but
And
they're
then
reopened
you'll
now.
catch up with
Yeah.
us.
They're
That's the way
reopened now, so
time
there
works.
are
Well, it
interesting-
depends on where you are, too,
You
right?
know.
Like Tokyo
Thanks,
or
and
out
see you
in
then.
the countryside.
Thanks,
There
Righteous.
are some
Bro.
people in Japan that are arcade only, believe it or not.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
It's like
Master
I don't-
Cup is
yeah.
a sampling of that,
Yeah,
right?
arcade only. I don't play console, so
終了ということで。
that's our other boss.
You guys ever gonna let me get a word in?
そうですね。まあ水曜日8月5日ぜひゲーセンに行ってみてください。
Yeah.
Itsukasu is the 5th. You
Yeah,
can go
so
to
from
the
Wednesday is when they're gonna
arcades and
update,
they
yeah.
can do it,
配信ということなので。
which applies to any of you guys in
Mhm.
Japan, I suppose, right?
時間的に早く行き過ぎるともしかしたらまだ配信
But
が
if you go too early to the arcade, it might not be released yet.
Yeah, on Wednesday, right?
以上です。
It takes time, dude. It's so
Arcade?
They get to
crazy now.
upload everything.
Sure thing.
But it will be Wednesday. But that's it for
Yeah,
Koei
I'll
Tecmo.
go right to the arcade
next
right
is-
after I'm done at the blacksmith.
Who?
And
got?
then after that, I gotta go to the
Alright,
alchemist
SNK.
and pick up
SNK's
some,
going.
you know, crafting wares.
Now I saw on Twitter there was a lot of questions. A lot of people want SNK
I got a
news.
lot
Let's see
to
what they
do.
got today.
Well, everyone knows the question, right?
告知させていただけたらと思い
I'm a
ます。
busy guy.
最初のフリップ。
So he's got something to share with you guys.
Okay. Yeah. This is a character that was just announced, right? They just said,
Kosondi,
yeah.
that's the Japanese read. I don't know what it is in English, right?
新しい、コラボキャラクター。
Hmm?
Collaboration character, this new for Sam
my
Spirits, Sam Show, you
Yeah.
call it in English, right?
Honor. I believe the game is called Honor of Kings.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh no?
Did he
You guys are
just
hype,
said it
right?
in the Chinese pronunciation, and everyone's laughing like, man, you sound like a native Chinese speaker, man.
He's
He
getting good
had
at
to.
that.
I mean,
huh?
if he had to go to Tensei, if he had to go out to China and do it, you have to like.
You guys
get the
aren't
pronunciation,
excited?
Everything
Right?
going.
This is a new
But she's
Borderlands
free.
3
She's free, so you
class.
guys, I'm sure
Shit's
if you're a
gonna
Sam
be
Show
hype.
fan, you probably already are aware of this, but you can just download and play from the 6 there. The next slide.
Next slide, please.
Next
Ta-da.
slide, please.
Season Pass 3.
Yeah, this is good.
Development,
that's good. Right?
Is decided.
Decided. It's always
Yeah.
right? So they've announced. I
It's
don't
a
think
go.
More
Yeah.
characters.
This is the first time they're announcing that,
Yep.
right?
Yep,
This
yep.
game
So
is
season 2
known
came
for
out,
its
you have all the
exceptionally
characters,
good net
but
code.
they're still going, so Samurai Spirits is still going. Samurai
Just
Showdown
kidding.
in the West. So now it's time for you guys to go on Twitter and then spam them with whatever DLC character you want.
So just saying that they're not going to touch on the details today, but please look forward to info coming soon.
Yep.
That's hype.
で、8月の6日に先ほどのコウソンリが新キャラとして出て、そしてシーズンパス3のか、すごい早いというか。
They're like,
And you're just talking about the pace of the development is
Nice.
quite
I
fast.
love it when
The new character
Yeah, they
being
had Warden,
announced.
Stop
and now
smiling.
Season
Yeah.
Pass 3.
Smiling
June.
against
So
my
in
will.
June, the end of June, they put in Warden, the new character, and now you have the new.
Guys look like
Honor
you're
Kings
in
character,
agony
and
right
you're
now.
Season 3. So they're
Everything
like, you
okay?
guys are getting a lot of
Cranking
info.
it out.
You
Yeah.
got something you wanna get off your chest? Frustrated?
かなりのペースであることは間違いないですよね。
Yeah, everyone's just really surprised at the pace of the development there, right?
だって SNK さんだけどそれだって会社から放送してるわけ。
Thank you.
Oh, he's saying these two are actually streaming from SNK Office.
Yeah, you see in the background.
On Saturday.
SNK Offices is an anime dungeon.
And Harada Nokobo.
Thanks, Drunk Panda and Cottonmouth and Righteous Bum. Thanks, everybody.
And
Sorry
they
if I
made
didn't
them
thank you.
wear the Neo
One
Geo
by
t-shirts too, probably, right? He's saying your company's pretty,
They
tight-run ship,
they
huh?
call it a black company. That means like they overwork
different
their
connotation.
employees. Right?
Look at this
Overwork their
dumbass.
employees.
Don't
So
you
it's like, man,
stream
you guys
games?
need to
What's
loosen up
going
over there.
on? Nice question, Red Name. First of all, shut the fuck up. Secondly, it's about to be
this
my
is the
turn.
MC.
I'm on
Yeah,
a
he's got a
podcast. They're about to ask me questions
Sam
about
show.
my community.
Okay.
But there's another
All right.
franchise that everyone
Don't
knows.
do it.
Don't do it. What?
You guys see him? I lost him.
When you can end.
I don't
Hey, get parried, bitch. Thanks very much. Kojima's Pizza and
Is
Pizza
that anything you
Paisano.
can touch on for
Yeah,
that?
it's like there's another game, there's another series.
Oda's looking for the sword under the desk, right? He's like, come and get this dude.
Why is green panel
There's
guys
another
always too loud?
series.
Shut up. And thanks. Thanks very much.
And he's saying that not from an MC
Bye,
perspective,
Tiger,
but from a
thanks.
fanboy.
Announcements
is a
and
fighting game
Kingslayer.
player.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
think
trying
this
to
was on
listen.
script either,
They're about
right?
to ask me.
Yeah, so it was last year at EVO. 1 year ago is when they announced.
He said that thing is in development on floor above me.
They still didn't say the name. I don't want to say the name if they're not
Me
going to say the
neither.
name.
But they didn't have anything in time to show for this timing. But they have something they're considering soon.
Yeah, very soon.
Just didn't make it for this.
Yeah.
this,
Does anybody
stream.
else get the
Whatever
feeling that
game
none
that
of
is,
these
I have
guys
no
did their
idea
homework
what
for
they were
this
talking about.
project?
But
Did anybody
you very much
finish
for
your
that.
they
fucking
couldn't show
assignments?
any new news today, but they said very soon, in a little bit, they want to show you.
None of these guys did their
Brad is now just
project.
asking for geese permanently in Tekken.
Where's the announcements?
And Oda-san said, okay, I'll try to get a higher position in the company and try to make that happen.
Dog ate my game.
Yeah,
Dog
I'll
ate
do
my
that for the
announcement.
help. Oda-san's a super cool one.
Fucking
next.
dog ate your announcement
maker,
story
publisher.
again, huh?
Who we got?
All right.
Capcom-san.
Okay.
We got Matsumoto-san here, who is the producer, right?
Dog ate
About
my
Street Fighter
announcement is a
5?
pretty good one. I like that a
He wants to
lot.
touch on
Yeah.
some things.
So they just announced. I mean, they might
Sam's
talk about it
little
here,
helper.
but we'll see.
So next slide, please.
Okay.
Again, it's the 5th year of
Yeah.
online operations.
This has been going on, right? So this sale is already on the summer
Until
sale.
the 4th,
yeah,
right?
until the 4th. So if you want it now, it's the time. 25% off.
I'm having a really good day.
This
and
is a
it's
champion
mostly
edition, too,
thanks
so it
to
comes,
you.
This is kind of like
Thanks,
the
chat.
complete version now.
With the stages
Yeah.
and costumes.
In one way or
40
another.
characters, 200 costumes, 34
It's
stages.
basically all
27.
you.
That's pretty good deal right there.
Oh my god.
So until
Both
the 4th,
chat
right? So
rooms.
please, if you guys are interested,
If you don't have it
yeah.
Both chat rooms, sleeping face competition, dude. This is crazy.
So this
Okay.
says a demo
Yeah.
version, right?
I think this was announced before too, but from the 5th.
I'm
they're
surrounded
gonna-
by
same
sleeping
thing we saw
faces
with,
right now from
with
2
Koei Tecmo.
angles.
It's a free-to-play version right here.
Jesus.
So a
Wow.
demo version with all 40 characters, right? That's
Wow.
kind of crazy. So he's like, if you're interested in Street Fighter but you've never tried it before, you can just try, you can touch the game, feel if you like it or not, for free, starting on the 5th.
Damn. Waffle fries?
Wow.
You know I
Wow.
Right, it's crazy.
Michael Murray thought it was already
Yeah,
free.
see, I was wondering this.
Wow.
Is there an end date to it?
That shit ain't
What'd he
free yet? What the fuck?
There
He
is.
was shocked.
About 2 weeks.
That's still really good.
Yeah.
2 weeks free to play Street Fighter 5 with the whole cast.
Oh, only for 2 weeks?
That's crazy too, even
Damn.
if you have the game already. But you
Better
know, you
catch
get the
that
DLC,
shit.
You want to try a character and see if you like them. Like now's a great time. You can get
Wow.
involved.
Yeah, dude. Or if you want a friend to pick it up, that's
Yeah.
a really easy way for them to do that.
Man, it sounds agonizing for Michael Murray to hype
So
up.
Rod is just saying, well,
Street
I
Fighter.
don't think there's
Yeah,
anyone
yeah.
out
Yeah,
there
that
that's
does.
wondering
Get a
what is
friend
Street
in
Fighter.
there.
right?
What kind of game is Street Fighter? I don't know. It's only been around for what, 30 plus years or something.
I think we're beating the other chat room in sleeping faces.
He's like, there's a
Nakayama-san's explanation is
But
the
it's
guy
just because I'm encouraging it.
has stretchy arms, right?
and
Those
Bruce
guys are
from India.
pussies. They don't
We
know
should
how
give the
to
game a
sleep
try.
in front of everyone.
Pretty cool. Wow.
かもしれないですね。
So said there might
My bad.
be someone like that somewhere.
Maybe in
Not
the-
Dawson,
in the
but
game.
you know that doesn't know about Street Fighter.
And there's another slide here.
で次
Wow.
はe スポーツチャンネルで
Also about esports info.
Is it your
So
turn at
this
Green
is
Gadget?
the this
They're not gonna
weekend.
let me talk.
This is in what,
I'm the
Central
only
America,
game
Latin America.
developer
It's
on
happening
this panel
last week. There's that
that
Daigo one
is
online.
a gringo.
I
That was a
saw
huge
that. That
thing.
was
So
crazy.
And all these guys ain't
this
gonna
week
let me talk.
they're doing it. They're gonna
Central
stream
America,
it.
right?
Where's the stream right here? Yeah, they're gonna stream it on Capcom Fighters JP channel. Again, this is for the Japanese audience. You guys watching right now, English stream I believe is just on Capcom Fighters there. But this weekend's another tournament.
優勝した方が決勝大会
So he's touching on this, and we saw it with Daigo, right?
Yep.
Is that if you win it, you get a place in the finals, right?
Yeah, different from the point system.
This isn't the
Before now,
announcement,
it's just
right?
winner
20
qualifies.
CPT 2020 search.
いただきたいなと思うんで
Do they
This is
have a
like,
CPT?
you know,
They
I don't think there's a whole
do.
lot of the tournaments
That's what
in
they're
Central
saying right
America,
now.
So he's saying this is an excellent
It's
chance.
online,
They
I
have a
guess.
really strong scene out there.
That's cool.
Yeah. See.
And he's touching on the players from
Is there
Mexico,
a
maybe
TWT
Dominican
that I don't
Republic.
know about?
Some people that maybe you don't see quite often that are quite strong. So it'd be a good opportunity to check that out.
No.
Yeah. So everyone, please watch.
This
Please
feels
watch, please
weird,
watch.
me like being PR for Capcom, right?
Welcome to being a commentator.
But we're all in the same boat here, right? SFL.
Okay, and this is again another. This is mainly only for Japan. So sorry, you guys overseas. But if you're a fan,
No
you
need
can still
to
watch it
apologize.
on the
Keep
Capcom
it
Fighters
over there.
JP channel. I don't know if it's gonna have an English
Thanks,
stream.
Kojima. These nuts.
He's talking about a league, right?
Yeah.
Everyone knows this one.
The Street Fighter League in Japan is really, really developed. They do all sorts of qualifications, all sorts of different tournaments right now. So this is a preseason open qualifier.
What's
so
the matter, guys?
You like win the qualifiers and then qualify for stage 2. There's like 5 or 6 stages. It's
Something-
pretty wild.
Something frustrating you.
But there will be a stream happening next weekend. So again, if you want more,
Wow, they got
Is
some
it
interesting
because
rules
you've
though.
been
Yeah,
watching for an
22,
hour and a
there's- it's
half?
open.
プロ選手しかりなんですけど
And he was even
That
mentioned
would
that
frustrate me too.
there's even some
I don't blame you.
Japanese talent, I think, that take place. People who are known for playing the game.
That's been really big, especially for, I would say, Street Fighter out here, is that they get a lot of, talent, TV hosts, comedians, models playing the game and stuff like that.
Damn, the other chat room's beating you in
This is a
sleeping
3-on-3
faces.
format, I think he was
Oh
mentioning.
my god, what happened? Hey, step up
Last
your
one.
game. The other
Next
chat
slide.
room's
I think
crushing
this is,
it.
Summer
yeah.
update.
So this is I know a lot of people were expecting I saw
Dude,
on
you're
Twitter
still
they
not
wanted
even
announcements and
close.
things, but Capcom has
What's going
its
on
own
over there? They must have
show,
hired
its own
sleeping
announcement show where they're
actors.
gonna give
That
reveals.
can't be
They already
natural.
said they're going to show new characters, the new season. So that's going to be
They're
next
going
week.
way
They
faster
actually
than
have
you.
Kenny Omega. Kenny
Oh,
Omega's
I
going to
didn't
be
know
the
Kenny's
host.
doing
Kenny's
that.
hosting that. So again,
Okay,
sorry
you
if
caught
you
him.
are a Street Fighter fan watching.
You're a
we're doing
little,
one more
you're
week,
not
just one
exactly
more
light
week,
on your
and
feet,
this is
but
gonna be
once
their
the
official
momentum starts
update
going,
there.
Now
you
obviously
crushed
this,
it.
2 a.m.
You're fucking them up
It's gonna
now.
be
They're
It's prime time
they,
for
that
the
they
dudes
got
out in the
their
West there.
cheeks clapped. All right,
they're
slow
showing
down.
up.
You're gonna run out
It's a
of
special
gas
guest, but
before the big
they already got
announcement.
announced. It's Kenny.
Take it
hope-
easy. Take it
You're not
easy.
like-
Ease
Okay,
up.
unless Kenny deleted, I don't know. It was on
They
Twitter.
got
I saw the tweet.
crushed. They're still
Oh,
using
okay, there you
letters
go.
over there
Okay,
like
okay.
pussy.
Matsumoto-san.
The main man woke up with this?
Yeah, he's like, they already
I don't
said
know
it,
what
they already
time
said
is it over there in
You're
Sweden?
saved. You're,
it. He's like, you didn't
I'm gonna
update.
turn
you're not
this
gonna
off.
get canceled.
I was like, you
Turn
didn't
this
update the
off.
slide. What's going on?
What time? Hey, stop
But
sleeping
Kenny,
and
of
tell
course,
me what
makes me
time it
feel
is in
bad, so
Sweden. I
he's a-
can't
he's a
read all
player,
that.
so
3
it's a good
a.m.
news there.
Damn. That sucks. They must be doing sleeping faces over there too, I bet.
So here's this
On the mailman
that we have a
swing,
line group of all the
stream,
publishers
swing.
that we used to coordinate this. And
Shimbori.
Shimbori-san's icon was Kenny Omega. I didn't know that.
From Koei.
They're gonna announce right now.
Okay.
Get
Where's
ready.
Kenny, you got to get a guest captain, dead or alive.
I wonder how that'll turn out. That'd be interesting.
It's a grab heavy game.
日が変わっての午前2時
But yeah, again, please.
Dude,
please
all
don't
we've
get
been
angry.
doing is
Please
talking
don't
shit
go
for an
crazy.
hour and a
Just
half.
one more week. One more week.
Relax.
I
This
love
has been planned for a
Fridays.
while, so they can't just be like, all right, let's just
This
shove
is
everything out there.
crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
it looks like they're going to give a lot of details too, so you can look forward to that.
And you just mentioned to the Japanese people that they're going to do an archive.
They should have done a
which
format
can't
like
come
this
into
for the
it,
PlayStation and the Xbox
We're out of tanties up,
announcements.
so no
They
problem.
missed an opportunity, and they should have invited me too, like they did for this.
Street Fighter actually has been
This format's good.
when they do these reveals. They've been just showing everything. They've been like the whole season. These are all the characters coming out.
At one lump, you
yeah,
mean?
they usually give a lot of details at the same time. So if you're a Street Fighter fan, Street Fighter player, this should be very exciting next week.
I'm glad, man. The more fighting games are doing well.
I like the way they're laughing
the scenes.
from time to
without a
time
doubt.
about something that it's not clear what. I like that.
He's saying that you sure it's not gonna leak, as
Yeah.
stuff often
Thanks.
does.
It's happened a lot.
Everybody.
Harada with his trolling
Yeah.
comments again. Well, you know, we're pretty close with
Yeah.
Onasan, and we would often be in LA for a show or some kind of esports event
Yeah.
where we're all on Twitter making sure nothing leaks. And Onasan was always the first one to be like,
No.
Thank you.
This is
Yesterday-
music to my ears.
So we
you
had
know
rehearsal
that? You
yesterday,
guys are
and
playing
they
me a
showed
song.
some
I
of
didn't
the-
know you
the
were so
reveals,
fluent.
so I haven't seen any leaks. The
Thanks
reveals
Pew
you're gonna
Pew
see
and Anal Beads.
are
And thanks the
well,
main
people
man
don't see that,
community.
man. Me and Harada,
you
we're
work hard, I
like
guess, hiding everything, right?
at home getting yelled at by our wives because we're looking at our phones, but it's not like we're just scrolling
Yeah,
through
yeah.
stuff. It's like
These
please
aren't the
don't do
announcements,
stuff.
right? They're still gonna happen,
You know, I've never liked you.
right?
Right. So yeah, Capcom fans,
You're
1
my
week.
favorite
Just
Dude,
hang
the
in
other
there,
chat
get all your
room's full of
information on
toilets,
the
too.
6th.
Not toilets,
Who's up
sleeping
next?
faces.
We got
Not
we still have
toilets.
Ariko-san
This chat room
and
doesn't even have toilets.
us.
The other
Archie's
chat
got
room's
eyes.
full of sleeping
Oh, okay.
faces. People are getting timed out a lot there. I keep seeing
Archie's
10
here we
minutes,
go.
10 minutes. I wonder what they're
So
doing to get them in
they've
trouble.
been doing kind of changing Fighting X Layer. They've been making a beta, but they also are making a new game. I wonder.
Fighting X Layer he's touching on.
There's a lot of sleeping
2 years
faces
from
in
release.
both chats. I don't know if I can recall a more aggressive
And
crowd.
they haven't changed much.
Yeah, they didn't really
This
update
is
the
an
game.
aggressive
They're
crowd
doing
we've got
beta
here.
tests and online tests.
It's a big change too. If you guys haven't been following along, they've really kind of revamped the entire game engine, and PlayStation on Steam, you can kind of download and try it. So it's super fresh, right? If you played it on release and then you tried this new beta, it's like a completely different game. So give it a try. And
Exited,
they're
sleeping
also,
face.
I don't know what
That
I'm saying.
that got
They've
me.
been working on different.
I gave it up on that one right there.
What did you say he's gonna do?
When this thing is over, we're going to show something new. But they've also been working on the
Exited.
online connectivity.
Exited
is what I
sleeping
will say.
face got
That's
me
what he was
good.
touching on, right? He
Nice
said
one.
he's-
Good
He
joke.
thinks
Yeah.
it feels pretty good.
Yeah,
so
they've been
they feel
pushing
good about it.
rollback, right?
Ah.
Sponsored by,
Very
or
nicely
inspired by the
done. I
web. So
love
they've really
laughing.
been pushing it in there.
Thanks, Harada.
Mhm.
That felt good. So you think these are the announcements, or did they happen yet? Maybe they happened. I was resting my
To be
eyes.
decided when, but Steam version, they're gonna add a screen to allow you to select skins.
Yeah,
Character skins.
This character skin and stuff, right?
Nice.
So this company, Arika, if you look at all these other companies here, they're all massive, right? They're all huge conglomerate. They have other games outside of that. Arika's very, very, very small. It's just a small group of creators and
Thanks,
developers.
Unique Antique
Very passionate.
Chair and
Yeah.
Bug. Thanks
Thank
very
you.
much. Thanks, Yigs, and everybody
So
else.
it's important that
Yeah.
you can select the skins, but it's a
But
feature.
I'm happy to be
specific
here.
to the Steam version
So
at the moment.
Especially
he's
'cause
hinting that
everyone's
there's- I think he's
asleep.
hinting that there's some
I've
stuff
never
that are coming. So
streamed
he's saying,
to such
all I'm
a
going to say
nice,
is this and this,
relaxing,
and then,
quiet
like, you
crowd.
deduct
Everyone's just
make a
other
conclusion
stuff.
on your own.
Resting their
right?
eyes.
Harada figured. I didn't figure out. Maybe they're gonna add more skins. I don't know. More guest characters. Who knows?
What chat room do you think Michael
now there's no
Murray
skins.
and Giuna are looking at right now? Do you think Michael Murray and Giuna are looking at this fucking ferocious beast directly
So
in
if
the
you want to know more
eye?
info, that's the guy to follow.
Yeah.
Which chat room are they looking
He's
at
in English
right
too a
now?
little bit as well.
Could you imagine?
Oh, he's talking about it, huh?
Yeah.
Could you imagine being them right now? I mean, I can't believe how close they're sitting. That is ridiculously
That's the thing about
close.
Eureka is
They're so
very, very
close
small.
to
They're
each
a
other.
company
It might
that-
as well be
I think
kissing.
that gives
That's
them
too
freedom
close
to kind of try
for
out more
2020.
stuff. So they're trying to implement rollback. They're trying to implement crossplay in their games and stuff. They're trying to listen to the fans and put everything in. And also, the PlayStation 4 version right now is 75% off, so it's on sale.
75%, wow.
Yeah.
Highly illegal?
So
Is that true?
1,200.
I don't know what the rules are in Japan, to
$10
be
or so.
honest.
Please buy it,
Yeah.
he said.
Support them out. Without this man right here, without Nishitani, there probably wouldn't be this conference right now, right? The creator, Street Fighter 2.
So it's going on until the 4th as well.
Yeah, so just three
A
days
lot
from now.
of fighting stuff going on, huh?
Summer sale.
そうですね。ぜひスタートデッドライブを。
And please buy Dead or Alive as well.
No, they did. So
There are a lot of sleeping faces in every chat room. Is the mailman's chat room like this too?
Characters with
そういうことです。
Yeah,
with Dead or
Terry, man.
Alive.
These are my
Let's put some of
favorites.
them in there.
It is? Oh
And then
shit.
Capcom-san talking about Street Fighter.
Even the
5
mailman?
as well until about that time. And we also have sales on our games going on as well, so please check those out if you haven't bought it yet. Both Soul Calibur and Tekken.
Alright, I
みんなやっ
think
てねってこと。
Even Maximilian?
maybe the
No
Twitter
way.
monsters and the stream
No
monsters,
way.
like, come on,
Maximilian
you hyped up
fans
big
are always so
announcement, like, what's
friendly.
going on?
We love
Please
Mexicans
wait,
around
please
here.
wait.
I'm one.
So now we have 2 left, right?
They're rowdy too.
Bandai Namco and
That's unbelievable.
Arc System Works. So they're saying Tori isn't a bird in this instance. It means like the last spot on presentation. So we're going first, and Arc is going to go last.
Smokagin
It's kind of
PLS.
prestigious.
Hey, thanks, B Buckets.
Like, I know you got some
and
good news.
Fruit
Well, I
Chowder
said,
and
like,
Meat
actually
Toilet
our
and Mau
European
Mau
office
and
is
Sax
the
Fanatic
publisher for
and
their game,
GJ
First Drive. So
and Orned. Thanks, everybody.
with that in mind as well,
Yeah,
you get the
well,
prestigious last place.
They're about to announce stuff
And he's like, oh man, you just
really
raising
soon.
the hurdle there.
I got a lot of expectations. Harada just said that Arxis has
When's
big
our sleeping
announcements, so
phase emote?
we got a lot of
Is this
expectations.
Hollywood
So,
squ-
Bandai Namco first.
So we're going first. I believe Okubo's up first
Oh,
with Soul Calibur stuff.
Soul Calibur
so
stuff.
We'll see what he has, which I already know, obviously.
宣伝という意味ではこの
I'm
When
gonna
the
move my
trailers
camera.
talk, we just gotta be quiet. I don't wanna do reaction videos here.
So first off, he's mentioned, and you probably saw the footage during the interval, but PlayStation's doing their tournament feature for Soul Calibur
Yep.
as well,
あれソニーさんが作って
Where'd Harada go?
and Sony made.
Harada had to take a shit.
もうキャラ覇王丸しか映ってないんで
It was only Harumaru. Pretty much.
そこは戻すんですけどいやきっと小田さんと黒木さんなら喜んでいただけるから
So
Damn.
maybe Oda-san and Kuroki-san will.
Harada bounced.
We're very glad
Exited.
that you proved it so
Harada.
quickly. Thank you very much.
Harada's gotta go pinch out the
He's
announcement.
like, that's not even a Soul Calibur character. Like, come on.
Hurry up.
ありがとうございました。はい、ということでですね、実際問題ソルキャリバーの方は、まあ
Exited.
今日座談会のテーマにちょっとならなかったんですけど、
So
コロナの影響。
It
Yeah.
wasn't one of the topics, but because of the COVID situation, the season pass development was obviously impacted. So with some hard things to mention, but
人が集まってその場でこう対戦
and also
Yeah.
like for example, when we develop our games, we have our battle team balance test it right,
Yeah.
and you have to actually be in the same room for that kind of things. And
It's not just bouncing.
Harada's
too,
gonna
like
come back in a
betas
cosplay?
and having players out there. You can't do that in this landscape. But they said finally they're
We
gonna be
have
able
something
to
to
announce
show.
something.
check it out. Here we go.
Hey, Doskoy. Maybe I should move. Woo! Hey, it could be Setsuka. That's the #1 best character that's missing. Unless I'm forgetting
When I
someone.
closed my eyes, I was prepared to sleep for eternity.
Who the hell are you?
Shiro Mitsurugi, you murdered my master.
Woo? Is that her? Woo! Woo! It is!
For that, you shall
Damn!
have your head.
She's got sweater dicks. That's awesome. She's got a really cool playstyle. Lots of just frames. Lots of just frames, super hard to use.
Even your eyes disgust me, daughter of savages.
Do not belittle yourself, no matter how others may see you.
Hey!
What you have inherited
Great umbrella.
is Shuken Kokonoe's very soul.
How unfortunate!
That's gonna be cool.
Flower petals shall line your grave. This
That's
is
the
the work
super,
of
I guess?
fate. I merely played my part.
She's a, you know she's a hoe? She a prostitute. What she does is she has a hidden, she's a geisha. And you know, like, she lures and seduces, like in the movie
I will
Species.
strike you down.
Except she's
and
not an
keep
alien.
moving forward.
Oh. I know
She a hoe.
that guard.
She kills them. That's the lore of that character. Alright, alright. Okubo-san. Enhanced update. Battle adjustment. Alright, that's good. Even more intense? That's not possible.
Thank you.
Oh, nice. Classic
seems
costume. I like
I
that.
must also
Yeesh. She's not Asian? I thought she was Asian this whole time. Whatever. Whoa. Whoa. Are these like Monster Hunter skins? Wow, is that... Whoa! Tekken skins! Whoa!
Thank you.
What the fuck, dude? Is Heihachi and Zazmasol had a baby? Did you see that? Zazmasol was dressed as Heihachi. Wow, that was lame. They put Tekken skins and a balance update and Setsuka. Hey, you guys woke up. I barely see any sleeping faces. What gives?
There we go. So finally, got some
What
big
gives?
announcements
You
there.
guys,
I know
what happened? You guys were
those
all
guys
talk?
on social media are happy, right? 'Cause
Bunch of
we were
bussies?
tagged in the
Oh,
tweet,
yeah,
and it was
now
like
you're
every
sleeping.
day,
Now that I
like,
called you
messages
out.
like,
Fuck
put in
you.
Setsuka, give me Setsuka, where's Setsuka? There, you got it.
Now
you
that I
got
called
it.
you
And not
out,
just
you're
that, they're
sleeping.
getting,
You weren't sleeping a
an
second
update,
ago.
gameplay
You were,
update,
you had your
new
mouth
stage.
open.
The Tekken
Fuck you.
Character
the Tekken
costumes,
is
right?
awesome, man. That look really sick. And that's all free, right? And it's coming out.
No, I believe the Tekken costumes are part of the DLC. So there's two. There's DLC 11 and 12.
Not all free. Get it
11 being the
straight,
character and
Junior.
12 being the
Yeah.
customization items. So
The stage and the update, so the balance patch is coming out in what, 3 days?
Yep.
That's all going to be free, so you guys get the stage and everything.
Hey, thanks, Heyo,
Let's
Nico,
see.
and Rocks, and Marvel. Excuse me. Thanks,
saying that a lot
Poison,
of people, you know,
Mushroom,
can destroy the costume,
and Setsuka,
but some people don't like
and Billy
that.
Bob, and
Okay.
everyone I didn't
Yeah,
thank.
so, you know, the character
very much.
creation in Soul Calibur is very, very detailed and very, very advanced. So they're going to add an option now that your clothes
I
can't
don't
get...
know if
Yeah,
they're gonna have
Harada
that.
Exodus.
He's just touching on it.
Yeah,
you're right.
They
It
said
is gonna be in there, so.
They're going to put in a
Capcom
option
announced
to protect your clothes from getting blown off, so you can keep your custom character
new
there.
AI and more fidelity.
So seeing coming on Tuesday, Setsuka come back first time in 10 years, right?
Yeah, 10 years, right?
The fan base been asking for her for a long time, and they asked so much. I thought about just not doing it despite them, but
I understand that feeling.
Harada's doing some
Maybe take
fat
notes on
bong
you guys
rips
asking
off
for
camera
X
so you
character,
can get
X character.
in character.
You can go overboard.
I
It is
understand
possible
it.
to go overboard, right?
はい、こちらもですね、まあかなり
Oh, I think.
it's a character that's got a lot of
Green
depth
Man
to it,
exited.
right?
初めて触る方でも
Hey, thanks, these nuts.
ちゃんと操作
And
ができる
music
ような感
killer.
じの挑戦にしてます
Yeah,
But
okay.
we've also balanced it so that people who are more new to the game
Yeah,
can
you
still
know.
enjoy her.
Not everyone played the game for 10 years, right? No one was back there in the original version.
セールしてますのでそういうキャラ
And then another sale.
on sale on
Everything's on
PS4.
sale
Damn, everything must go. You'd think it's a quarantine or something.
until the 4th, right? So
Yep.
until the 4th is the sale, and then from the 4th is when the DLC is going to come out. So that's big news there if you are a Soul Calibur player, but Harada's gone.
Yeah,
He
where's
hasn't come
Harada
back.
マジで
What?
すかないんじゃない鉄拳は
Okuba saying maybe there's no announcements
He's
for
like, I
Tekken.
guess there's nothing. There's nothing to
More?
talk about Tekken. Huh?
I'm gonna have to do it instead, right?
I mean, Okubo he used to work on Tekken 7, right? Before he moved to Soul Calibur. His name's in the credits for something.
Yeah. He was kind of like the producer on Japan side. Let's call Harada. Hey.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Wake up, wake up.
もう何かとテレワーク、リモートワークですか。
It's the cops.
テレコミュニケーションになりますかね。
This is staged. What the hell was that?
改めましてご無沙汰しております鉄拳プロジェクトの原田です。何かとね、このテレワーク、リモートワーク大変ですね。皆さんもこういうのには慣れましたでしょうか。今日はね。あえてこんな感じで、撮影しておりますけども、いろいろ生活習慣変わる中で、我々鉄拳プロジェクトもですね、いろいろもちろん、大変な思いは、しておるんですけども、皆様にですね、できるだけもっと鉄拳を家で楽しんでいただこうといろいろアップデートをしたいなというふうにはもちろん思って頑張っております。ただですね、こんな状況ですので、なかなか持ってくる情報もほとんどというかこのビデオメッセージだけになっちゃうんですけども、ただこんな最中なんで、鉄拳プロジェクトも頑張っていろいろみんなやってるぞっていう現状報告をしようと思って、こういう形で、配信させていただいております。はい、もう鉄拳もですねもうだから5年前のタイトルですよね。それでも、やっぱこの時代なのでできるだけですねオンライン機能を中心にしっかりもう再構築ですか、してできるだけ快適に遊べるようにアップデートしていきたいななんて思ってます。はい、というわけで、引き続き鉄拳をよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Get it? Hey, come back. Oh, nice.
そんなことでは許されませんよね。はい、分かってます。ちょっと頑張りました。鉄拳プロジェクト。もちろん今回も情報用意しております。というわけで、死の号の言わずに見てもらいましょう。皆さん準備はいいですか？それでは VTR スタート。
Whoa. Woo! I'm excited. That's excitement.
Thank you.
Ready?
Keep your head up.
Damn, that guy's a stoner. Did you see he was wearing my shirt? Season 4. Damn, you gotta pay close attention. Prowess?
Thank you.
Better online experience. Suzuki-san style. No characters? Oh yes! Cuban B. Who the fuck is that? Nice job, you little cocksuckers. Who the fuck was that? Was that Sakura or some shit? Oh, cool dog.
That was some
cute little dog there. So there we go. Season 4 of Tekken 7 has been announced. So
and online update.
That was my first time seeing that. So nice. I saw Paul's got a new move there. Another shoulder tackle here. We saw a little bit of a surprise there at the end. So you obviously know who that is. I have no idea who it is.
Who the hell is that?
Chat. You guys can try and guess there.
Sekiro?
So touching it, it's 5 years from the release, but that's the arcade, right?
No
3 years
way.
From the release of the console version. We said 5
It's
million.
Mike Z?
We're saying we're almost to 6.
Damn.
He's just gonna go out and say that, right?
He's bragging
Get
about
out!
So much for our marketing plans, right? Jeez,
Wow.
come on,
get
dude.
6 million,
What a
right?
guest character. Oh
68%
man,
is,
unbelievable.
download. Nah, it's more like 70.
Oh, you think it's
I usually download my games
Kunimitsu?
there.
That's gotta be Kunimitsu. That's Kunimitsu for sure. I didn't think about it.
So
that's
since the game
Kunimitsu.
Still going,
is being
right?
supported,
Yeah.
right? We still want to put it on our
Interesting.
side
As
as
long
well.
as you guys keep buying the game and playing the game, supporting the game, they're going to keep
I like
building it
the
up.
season 4 plus online experience update.
So Harada's it's kind of weird because he's like here, but then he's looking like he's on the
Back in the
stream,
video
but
because
yeah,
he's got the
it's
same
weird.
thing. Yeah.
But he's just gonna touch on some of the
Yeah.
points in case you missed
I
it.
want to see what the online experience, what he was talking about here.
He's talking about the
Yes,
Wi-Fi. So
yes.
did you guys notice that, right?
Yes, I
That's
saw it.
me.
Oh,
I
there's
told
gonna
them
be
to
a
do this.
Wi-Fi
I told
notice.
them to do it.
Busted. You guys are busted now. You can't hide.
Fucking
So for you guys
fire
asked for
guns
that,
in the
there
air.
you
That's
go.
dope.
You can now.
Wi-Fi
Can
notification.
you filter those? The question.
So we're just saying that we did notice that it's 50% Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi
players.
users.
Oh, 50.
PC
You're
saying that,
that's like
what do
Armenian
you call it,
roulette,
landline
dude.
You pretty much
is
PC
more
is going to
common
be
because
it's connected directly.
yeah.
What kind of odds are
Something that
those?
people have been asking for a long time to be able to see that
Mm-hmm.
before you accept a match, right?
50. That's internal
So
data.
we had
They
that,
know.
And he's talking about the online play.
50%.
And because
Yeah.
of just
That
the current
makes me
circumstances, people have been asking for improvement in the online experience,
Everyone's
right?
stuck at home, right? Yeah.
Makes me sick.
Roll back, roll
He
back.
said
He
roll
said
back,
it. He
roll
said
back,
it.
roll
He said
back.
it.
He just said we already had rollback, but the variable frame adjust the rate.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Murray
games that
sounds
do it
nervous.
to 6, or Tekken was only set at 3
Three,
before.
yeah.
So there's various
Yeah.
ways to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everyone just says, well, you can just open up to 6. We're saying that for
Forehead.
3D, the way that the
Bump it up to
animations are created
6.
are so much different than 2D games. That the animation,
Will come
when
back,
it
right, when it
rolls
rolls
back,
back,
is a
yeah.
lot more visible.
Mm-hmm.
My
quite
face
different,
hurts from
for 3D and
smiling.
2D.
Mm-hmm.
And so the way you have the key buffers or the way you create the animation, a lot of the stuff you have to do is so much more intense than just, hey, do rollback and, paste it in.
Dad, these guys, you
We're
drove
saying,
these
we've
devs
been
crazy. You
doing
know that with all those
some,
sleeping faces?
We did some
drove 'em
betas,
crazy.
like closed, or not closed, but what do you say, internally,
Mhm.
and the results are pretty good at the moment.
Mhm.
The response is improved. Also, the
Wake
ranking
up.
is something
gonna
that we're
miss it.
changing a
Mhm.
bit.
Yeah, they mentioned it before when they were talking about matching and stuff, right? We saw the Tekken
We should have been in the
point.
trailer. It said the Tekken prowess.
Yeah, your Tekken skill level.
The Wi-Fi indicator
And
is
so
awesome.
that's going to be implemented as well, and the ranks is going to be a little bit different.
50%,
They're going to be reset to a certain
dude?
degree,
Mhm.
not like totally to 0. So
Weird
we
that
do,
Aris
because of the
doesn't
current
like online
circumstances
fighting
especially.
games. That's weird.
are
Why
working
doesn't he
hard
like
to
them?
improve on that.
What's
So
the
there's a lot of
rank?
stuff that
What's
we're
your
working
rank,
on addition,
amigo?
but this kind of priority really got
What's your
bumped up.
rank? He
because
must
of the whole
not be
COVID
that
situation,
good.
right?
His rank.
So
You are an
that
idiot.
stuff got brought forward.
Thank you.
50%, dude.
So you're saying that we really wanted to show
50%.
more in depth, or we even wanted to actually have season
it
4 ready
now,
already,
yeah.
but
Do
just
you
the
know
whole
what
COVID
that means,
situation
dude?
and the impact on development.
50.
And that little character tease at the end.
50.
Who could it be?
And they said it. 50, dude?
What?
Did you see that guy right there? He said Tekken works great in Wi-Fi, dude.
No one noticed.
That's him. That's one of the 50 that's too dumb to know when to
Everyone
shut the
does.
fuck
The
up.
commentators.
Harada said,
Get
all
him!
the foreign commentators are wearing sunglasses. No. I'm gonna pass on that.
But he said his sunglasses are something that Capcom asked us for. True story, though. Capcom
Beat
USA
that
told
guy's
us
ass.
because he's the bad guy.
Uh-huh.
That was back during the
Lump
Street
that
Fighter
Wi-Fi
Plus
using
Tekken
motherfucker
stuff.
up and send him
sunglasses.
Yeah,
back.
Milan was like the good guy, and Harada's the bad guy. But then everyone came to expected. So
Yeah.
he has to play along, right?
すみません、バンダムからもう一点、最後に
One more from Yasuda from Bandai Namco
It's
about
gonna be from
esports.
Yasuda-san, right?
スライドお願いします。
So let's check out the slide. Online challenge
Thank
events
you.
coming soon.
Oh, nice.
ですね、今年の鉄拳とあとソウル
Official
Yeah,
online
Yeah,
tournament.
man, this hurts.
It was supposed to be
The TWT was supposed to be
New
going on.
Orleans, right? New
Soul
Orleans
Calibur
this
World
year.
Tour as well.
開催することになりました。
And
really
we had
whack.
to postpone all that stuff, right?
はい、で次のページを
But we know you guys are craving for content, so we're having an online event.
そうですね
And here's kind of the schedule, right?
It's worldwide, nice.
12月6日までの
It's divided into regions, so
ですね、世界中
it's going to be
地域をラウンドしながら開催していきたいなと
in different, so the dates line up with different areas, right?
Okay, yeah.
9月の12日ですね
So Calibur has 3 of them.
They
Tekken
should have
has,
waited to say that
more.
50% shit
in total.
before they talked about the
Okay.
online tournament.
Starting September 12th.
That would have
so
been a good
next
Running
month,
move.
through
pretty-
December 6th,
You should
right?
talk
Pretty
about the
soon you-
online
this is like the
tournament
usual
first,
kind of time
and then
schedule
say that
each year.
shit about 50%, dude. Because everyone's
It's
gonna
kinda
be
like
like,
a 2-day
man,
format,
fuck
right?
this shit.
Saturday, we're
50%.
going to have the open entry tournaments
about it.
for that specific
thanks,
region.
PX
right?
Rekka, thanks very much.
And then
Schwartz,
Sunday you would have the exhibition matches with
Badger.
chosen players that people might want to see, right?
50%.
Are these tournaments leading up to anything, or is it each
That's
separate
crazy.
individual tournament?
That's way
At the
more than I
moment,
thought.
they're just separate
Okay.
entities, yeah.
I never thought
If you need
it could
a
be
Paul
a
player, man,
coin
I'm
flip
down.
that your
Invite me out
opponent is
here.
on
Tekken some
Wi-Fi.
free event.
You know how everyone
That's
loves Paul players.
Same
insane.
level, man.
Before that, yeah, we had
US West.
August 15th through the
It's a
16th. This is a kind of a
50%
pre-event.
Wi-Fi user
we'd already
rate
kind of
for
planned
Tekken
ahead of
Online.
time,
That's what
just
the
to
Tekken
give you guys
devs
something
said.
cool to check out.
Makes sense. It's in California, of course. We got to do everything California here.
Yeah.
So getting the little precursor there.
Yeah, 50% Wi-Fi is so bad.
I wonder how
dude.
restricted it's going to be
so bad.
on regions.
That's
Is
like
there going to be like a minimum
devastating
connection check or something
statistics.
like
Those are all things that they're kind of
Those are
fleshing out now,
devastating
and we'll be
statistics
releasing more
because it
details on
just
the
says
homepage.
what
I
the
think that
online
actually the rule set's
experience
gonna be uploaded
is right
today.
now. If you
If you
were
go
to go
check out
play
SMSGG,
right
you can
now,
see
that?
all
Check it out.
the
It says
stuff.
it's live.
That's
So we
those
have
are
it there.
devastating
Again,
statistics.
US West residents only, please. Obama ran a tournament in Japan and said Japan only, and some guy was like, "Can I enter?" It's like, "What prefecture are you from?" It's like, "New York." I'm from New York. I don't
It's
know
like,
that one. I can't find that one on
My
the map.
heart is
Yeah.
Japan, right?
From New York. Oh.
And then Yasuda just saying that Hiroki from Dragon Ball Fighters just gave him a
Did he say
slide.
Hirone? Did he call it
Yeah,
Hirone?
Hirone, like, means like
Big sis Hiroki.
yeah.
Are they gonna? You think they're gonna say anything else?
So for
okay.
information on the events we were just talking about, go to these individual websites.
Individual?
And
Oh
next.
shit, I like that.
Dragon Ball Fighters, right?
Like that
Okay.
So you got a show,
pronunciation there.
an announcement of announcement.
Now, so I mean, sometimes it's what you got to do, right?
Yep.
Not everyone had expected to do it right now, and then you also mentioned, you know, the
French.
COVID situation.
Yep.
Time schedules are getting thrown out, so
Well, the teams, they had their
Yeah.
own separate plans moving. We tried to converge as many as we could, but they have this cool, spectacular show coming up. So
Yeah.
I hope you guys will check it out.
yeah. So August, it is August now. So this month, guys, all you Dragon Ball fans, and there's a lot of you guys.
Damn,
that
they're
are
talking
asking
about
for stuff
Dragon Ball.
on
Oh, I guess
Twitter.
that is
Hang in
Namco, I
there a little
forgot.
bit longer.
I thought that was Arc
I
System.
know it hurts. I know when you wake up
Oh,
expecting
shit.
that
Something-
One of these
Christmas
guys in
credit
Arc
is
System
not
guys?
there,
No.
but it's coming. It's on the way. So just hang in there, everybody.
Oh, it's a collaboration.
So you're just
kiss
talking
each
about,
other.
we even approached Nintendo and some other companies, and everyone has their own plans, obviously.
Yeah.
So some people could readjust them enough to participate, and some couldn't. So
This just
He's talking about
announcement
Hiroki
of announcements.
is
Did you miss that
gained weight
50% shit? That's
Wow,
the
this is
biggest
like-
announcement
okay.
I've ever
I'm
heard.
not translating this.
That was
yeah.
the real trailer.
ちょっとまだ出せる仕上がってなくてですね
They said
50%
that
Wi-Fi users.
her plans to get in shape didn't match up with the stream,
That's why
so
she didn't want to
couldn't
appear.
participate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she didn't feel
I
confident
get
appearing
it,
in front of
dude.
the-
I put
in
on
front of the
weight during
camera.
COVID.
Damn, you
I'm
too.
out running.
I lost
Anybody
25
This
pounds
guy, like, there's
during
some things
COVID.
you just can't say.
I
You're not
did.
supposed to say.
He hasn't done our media training course, I suppose.
Way too fat.
You're gonna get a call from HR, I think, right?
Still way too fat.
Not me. I'm
But
not
we just
participating in this
translated,
one.
guys. 100% translation there.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
So there you go. You're Soul Calibur Tekken fan. You got new information. Soul Calibur's got a new update. We have
Tekken Season 4.
Tekken announcements. We have online tournament series coming out. So definitely look forward to that.
They're all laughing.
If you're a
their
Wi-Fi
asses
player,
off.
I mean, maybe now is the time.
Maybe
to
it's that
try and
50% shit.
Test out the LAN cable before Season 4 comes. But finally, Arxis, I can't wait.
Oh, your
damn,
title,
Junior.
man.
Junior's an anime.
Let's see what Ozawa-san has for
anime
us.
fan. Allegedly.
He took the final spot here. So
They're
I was
closing out
reading
with-
the Twitter thread because they announced
with
they're
anime.
they announced that they're going to reveal
The same way
something
they
today.
started.
So everyone had all the character picks.
Damn,
that they
anime
wanted,
fans are
the
turned
character
up
picks
right
they
now.
don't wanted. It's
And this
gonna
is
be
how
funny.
I kind of knew you.
Excuse me,
I'm like,
50%.
that's that crazy foreigner that lives in Japan. That,
What am I
that
looking
great
at?
Guilty Gear player before I actually met you.
That's my dude.
Online,
But here we go. They're going to announce another online tournament. You know, the world tours are all shifting
Right.
to online. So,
So
we're
here
going
we
to have
go.
a Japan and an
Japan
American
online.
one. Yeah. They don't have details. They just said that it is confirmed that they will be running it. So these are the games in Japan.
Nice.
BB Tag. Oh, Granblue, let's go.
Nice.
Guilty Gear, okay. I'm coming back. World's Best Leo.
So both Blaze Blue
Yeah.
and Tag Battle, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Central Fiction, which is great because Central Fiction doesn't have too many events now. A lot of people move to Tag Battle, so that's really exciting.
And Unist as well, huh?
Under Night Ember. So
Interesting.
this is all the anime games that you really want to see right now. So this should be good. The connection, at least in Japan, amongst each other is very good. So you can get a
Man,
lot of high
that
level play.
Aris shirt that Michael
Same,
Murray
more
wears.
details will be.
Yeah.
I
coming
gave
soon,
him that
so-
like
It's this
fucking
year,
10
so looking
years
forward to
ago,
that.
man. That shit still looks bright,
And now
dude.
in America,
American
Did anyone
version,
else
yeah.
notice that?
America's just going to have 2 games here. So,
I was thinking,
Blue
like-
Cross Tag and then Granblue
Man, that's
versus
crazy.
here. Supported by, TSB, look at that. Level Up, Esports Stadium, Low Kick, Exceed Games, and Marvelous there.
Yep.
Cool.
He
So
wears
you
it
guys
every
in the
time.
States,
I've
I
seen
know,
him wear it on
very
camera
tragic stuff
during
for Granblue.
announcements
I
like
this game a
100
lot. I
times.
play
How
it,
the hell did he
but
manage
it came
that?
out during
This was
Corona, so never really
recorded
had a
9
chance for
years ago?
offline events. But the people that have been sticking with it since the start, they've been
You need to
asking
work
for,
on your sense
let's
of
get some big
humor,
events.
kid.
Well, here you go.
Here you go.
Yeah. We can see.
Re-record that joke.
Next slide.
Thanks,
What?
Whoa, that's awesome. Just
And
the fan art of all the different games.
EX
Damn.
That's pretty tight.
sick,
If I
yeah.
didn't thank you.
That's a man. That's awesome. Yeah, the devs are all hyped too. I'm Team Blue. Though. I'm definitely on Team Blue. I'm Team Blue, man. I'm Team Blue.
Thank you.
They got Persona though. Unfortunately, this is BB Tag. Man, I got hyped for it. I was like, come on, let's see some Persona, but that's BB Tag representation
He's
right there.
faking it, dude. He doesn't even like anime. How could he
Yeah.
like
So it
anime
says on
if
the
he's
homepage
that
and
cool?
go check it out.
Download it, make a wallpaper, whatever. That's
He's
beautiful,
faking.
man. That's my girl in the back. S, the one with the sword.
No way.
About October is when to look out for the tournament, right?
Yeah, for the details there. Great.
Yeah, he's Twitch acting. He don't like no anime.
Okay.
Hell no.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
So the winners of Granblue and BB Tag, the American
Japan
ones.
The other
Yeah,
chat
America.
room is filled with
So
Just
next
put them
spring,
together.
yeah,
Yeah.
next spring there'll be a showdown.
Don't try that shit
so
in
that's
here or
something
you're
if
toast.
you win, you got something to look forward to in the future. There.
The other chat room is filled with spam.
Strive announcement.
Here we go.
New
New
announcement.
info. Here we go. He's got it.
Thank you.
Alright, maybe he's not faking it. Maybe that shit was genuine. I don't know. Whoa. Whoa. Guilty Gear Strive. Question mark. I love question mark. Oh, that's Junior's favorite character, isn't it? Isn't that Junior's favorite? It is. I watched Junior get his ass beat in Japanese arcades while using this guy. That's Junior's favorite. That's why he's hyped. The other chat room is full of spam, and this one's full of sleeping and toilet faces. And a couple of anime girl faces. It looks cool. Why you hating? That looked cool to me. Didn't it look cool? I'm usually the one that's hating. You know? Oh. Next character trailer? Oh, that was a good idea. I like that. Huh? Wow. What? Oh, shit. Was that my internet? Damn, this guy's a Kensei. This guy's a robot Kensei. This is a new character. He looks cool. Hey, this character is pretty cool. Guitar solos. Red sword. Another one? Give us one more. PS5? Woo! Alright, that's the third one, I guess. Next character trailer in early October. That's pretty soon too, isn't it? No, it's not. Like a month.
Right?
That was awesome.
Nice.
What is that guy's name?
Gorilla season, baby. It's Gorilla season. 2 characters.
I don't like that guy's name.
My boy. I saw everyone on Twitter like, please no Leo, please no Leo. He's back, baby. We're gonna be botting everybody
What
online.
is his
And
name?
then this is the mysterious Samurai. We got his name reveal as well.
New character, right?
Yeah, Nagori Yuki. So
Nagori
they showed him off the very, very, very first trailer of Guilty Gear, and then there's been no new information since then. So finally, we got.
Thanks
some playable,
Kosuto and
footage.
Nudimon and
Looks like 2 different modes or something too.
Isargs and
Exactly what Ozawa.
Nagori Yuki. Yeah.
Ozawa-san is
why they
touching
gotta
on-
name him
yeah.
and stuff like that?
They finally give his They're saying we didn't have his name or details, so finally he's got an official name here. Leo, how did they pick Leo? I thought Leo was gonna be like 3 years down the line. They put him out right on the start.
Maybe they saw your
Daisuke
saving
listens
Guilty
to
Gear
me.
tweets.
Daisuke listened to me. Thank you, thank you. I like his new redesign. All the redesigns they look a little bit older.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, everybody.
Nice touch there, right?
Pandas for sale.
Yeah, and then down there they announced PlayStation 5, so I still don't know any details on that. But this is confirmed on PS5. The game
Man,
looks
it
so
would have
beautiful.
sucked if I watched this shit without you.
There's an arcade release too.
I would have been
announced
doing
down there,
sleeping
so
faces. But you kept me up at least.
just hurry up and release, man. Yeah, so next
Spring.
Yeah, it was supposed to.
You guys
be
are still
this
talking
fall,
about
but they
this
announced they're pushing it back until
weird
next,
name? Come
spring.
on, man.
But that's Arc System Works
Yeah.
Spring, so maybe it really is spring. It's
you
not
know,
Tekken Spring.
that's
which
old
would be,
news.
What, winter or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. They said the next announcement's going to be in August too, right? So, or not,
Really? October, right?
Sorry,
Yeah, yeah.
sorry, October. They said new information, but not just that. I think
Say
the one in
his
October is going to
name.
be even
Hell
bigger.
no.
So they said it's going to be a lot
Fuck
more stuff
you.
in there. So look forward to that.
I can't wait to meet
Dude, as soon as it's over, I'm going home. I'm going
Hey,
home and
thanks.
watch that trailer like 20 times. I want to see everybody.
Now
I
go,
want to see
please.
everybody on Twitter.
Thanks.
But I think
Thanks,
he's going to try.
Julia's legs.
Wow. He's just asking who's
Who was the
the
hardest one to work with?
yeah the other publishers. He said if it just popped out, it would have been so entertaining. He was trying to trick him, but it didn't work. Yes is proposing who's like the
Who's the
easiest.
easiest to work
Thanks,
with?
JoJo.
That's another difficult question for Japanese people. There.
Yeah.
Damn, he thought that one was
You
a
know,
funny
especially
one. I
with
missed it.
overseas.
Yeah, I think so.
Open mouth laugh.
So that's all we have planned at the moment, right?
I wonder what he was laughing
But yeah,
at.
this is just the first time. You know, it was
jealous.
kind of last minute planning too, right? So it's amazing that it came together and everything. Guys, if you like it, please let them know online. We want to see more. We can get more topics, different discussions for the next time.
Be cool to do it again.
I want more.
You get to see me more
Bring
of
me
Tuna
more.
and myself too. if
I
that
do.
happens.
But let's see.
Our special
I'll do this
skills,
every
which is
week.
Japan, right?
Thanks for
There we go.
inviting me
So
on the
Fumio is
podcast,
signing
everybody.
off. So this
Sure,
is
you
gonna be
didn't
the
show
end
my
of the
fighting
first
game
one.
that
I had a
I'm
great time with a lot of
developing, but
cool,
maybe next time.
Reveals and announcements. We had a nice behind-the-scenes talk.
Yeah, you never get to see the insight from all these different people in the same room. I mean, each might have their own Comic-Con panel or whatever, but talking to each other about this is probably the first time I've ever seen it.
And you know, we can't have announcements all the time, but they can always talk. I would like to see this more,
Try that on
as
your
long
marker.
as, you know, more time to discuss and make some different topics and things like that.
But keep in mind,
Yeah.
each
What
one of these
did
dudes
she
is super
just
high up in
say?
respective companies, right? So I hate to think of all the meetings and other stuff they have to do every day.
Why did they name him that? Are these guys? These guys are trolling. They be trolling. Yeah, we're gonna do announcements at 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. But first, we're gonna talk to each other about AI for an hour plus
updates
and get a load of
So,
what we're gonna
already started.
reveal.
If you have the time, please check it out.
Hey, thanks, Board,
And,
with
he
me
believes that the
and
online
bend
experience
over
should be better.
50% meticulous.
But any feedback you might have, he would love to hear it
Yeah.
on Twitter.
Again, if you guys are part of that rollback wagon, please follow Fighting Inc.'s Lair. Give them their feedback, their testing.
They
with
named
everybody
him
taking
that.
data from around the
I
world
didn't
to
name
try
him
and,
that.
develop
How you
their
gonna?
system.
How you gonna? I
He
didn't
enjoyed
name
the
him
stream.
that.
Hopes that it'll happen again. So maybe you should buy some
Yeah.
sunglasses.
He's like, man, maybe I should get some sunglasses too. He's like, I thought maybe I want to join the sunglasses.
Get paired, you fucking bitch.
Just saying that, like, you can talk.
Oh, why they gotta name him that, dude? I'm gonna have to deal with this joke for a
People
week.
can't see where your eyes are.
It's like, it's really,
God
he's
damn it.
hyping up
He's probably
sunglasses.
sleeping.
Why you guys
His
gotta
mask
name
for
him
sleeping.
that?
He's not getting caught.
Sunglasses are great. Like, nobody can tell where
They're
you're
not
looking
even
during a meeting
considering
and stuff.
Aris fans and their shitty fucking sense of humor.
So who we got next?
Damn it.
So we
They
got
did that on
Kurosan
purpose
and
because I
Kurosan
stopped playing
here.
Tekken. And all that shit I talk about Guilty Gear. This will show.
Nagarayuko means famous snow in Japanese.
Hey, alright. English only, pendejo.
So the
Thanks,
new
Zozen
DLC character
Falsa.
in
Yeah, but what it means in Japanese is kind of
in,
irrelevant in this
Samurai Showdown.
context
It's
due
free,
to
so she's free, so
the
download it right there.
egregious
But it's also
amount
happening during,
of
you know,
the
this
same
free Street
joke
Fighter.
that these
All stuff
morons
around,
are
stuff
willing
around,
to
like,
make.
the same exact time in the next few days.
That's the key.
Next up is going to be Kurosan.
Thank you.
See what he's got to
I
say.
think it's not a good, you know, trade. Not a fair trade.
Oh,
So-
they said King of Fighters finally. Yeah. So, look forward to King of Fighters details in the short future, guys. They apologize for not having it ready for
He
today.
didn't finish his homework. The dog ate
We
his
gotta give everyone
trailer.
a little bit of a break because of the COVID Corona situation and everything.
The dog ate his trailer. Give
Next
him a
up,
break.
Matsumoto-san from Capcom. Thank you all for participating today. Street Fighter 5 will continue. And we're going to try our best, so if you will support us, it'd be great.
Yeah. Thank you for holding this event, first of
Hey,
all. Right?
you
He's
know,
really
the
happy.
least you could do is
And
clap a little
definitely wanna
bit,
do it
right?
again.
They did
Definitely
put in a
wanna do
lot of
number
work
2.
getting all these webcams working and plugging them all in at the same time, you know? And some of the announcements were really cool.
What do you say? He wants to have an
He wants you
illustration or
guys-
something? Some about all the characters?
Why is No Pants saying 8?
Yeah, I think he's talking
He
about
wants
having an
them to all
illustration with all the
draw
characters.
Capcom characters.
Did he
and
fall
start
asleep
with
on the
that.
keyboard? Hey, No Pants, wake up!
Thank you very much.
This was started by Bandai, right?
Ben and
It's up to
Bandai is a
you.
different
You
company.
got to do it. Bandai Namco. You got a new weekly show. You got to start.
自分もなんかこういうね機会でいろいろ楽しめたんで、ぜひ本当に2回3回とね。
Nakayama-san also saying he had a very good time and
大会とかできたらいいなと思って。
he wishes that we could continue and even
Yeah.
maybe have some kind of tournament in the
2
future.
or
That'd be
3, and
cool.
yeah, that'd be cool if they had a developer game tournament or
That
something.
would be cool.
Yeah.
Next we got Shimbori-san.
Uh-huh.
本日は皆さん見ていただいてありがとうございます。
Thank you all for tuning in today.
バンダイナムコさん
They're just saying goodbye.
デッドライブ6今休止中なのにもかかわらず呼んでいただいてありがとうございます。
And even though DOA is kind of
On a break right
on a
now.
break,
Yeah.
thank you for calling us to this opportunity.
We owe you one, man. Thanks for the invite.
こうやって呼んで でいただいて、格闘ゲームを作っている仲間たちがこんなにもいるんだなって。
Thanks, Duck
But everyone's
Slayer.
still playing the game and supporting it.
In Casket
And
and
to
Sentai.
be in the same virtual room with all these developers that, you know, we feel like, you know, friends. And it's a great feeling to be together.
Bitch Calling's next.
Thanks,
And I hope to be able
Alanis
to hang out with Harada more often.
Yeah.
I gotta
like
come
this
clean,
kind of
guys.
idea, or
I'm not
being a part of
invited
this
to
event
this
here and hanging out with all these
podcast.
greats kind of
They can't hear me.
He wants to keep being involved with all the other producers out here.
Wi-Fi DLC.
I was just messing around.
From Koitekmo.
You know, when I said that they weren't letting me talk
Thank you
because
for
I'm a
inviting me to the
gringo.
Thank you guys for watching as well until the very end. It's
I
been,
had to
2
tell the
hours now.
truth. My bad. But at least on the bright side, 50% Wi-Fi users.
Streamer favorite.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Righteous Bum.
Again, they mentioned
I
earlier,
can't believe they
there's the
said
free-
that.
The free.
I can't
version to play.
imagine
So
why they
everyone
would have
please
said
download
that
the game.
before
Please
they
keep
talked
supporting
about the
it, 'cause
online
they,
tournaments.
Right now they said they're
But
taking a break of
they shouldn't have said that at all.
But they
I
still
think
want
they
to,
should have
you know, they
kept
still
that to
want to do more.
themselves.
And the more you guys
Yeah.
support it, it seems like more Shimbori.
The date's over, dude. It's like you're just gonna over dinner. I mean, I guess it's better now than later, but you're just gonna tell me you got some crazy ass STD
Thank you
before?
for 2 hours.
Well, I guess before is a good idea. Yeah, all right. Thanks for letting us know. I take it back. Thanks for letting us know. That's nice.
That's working on the project.
Don't worry, I'll pay for dinner, but you're gonna need to kick rocks after
Lazy
dessert.
number players make the tournament.
Hey, thanks, Marn, and thanks,
Thank you for
everybody else.
He wants to do another one, but of course, the plan going in was obviously to
I didn't hear it, and I don't want to
kind
hear
of
it.
thing.
I don't want to hear it. It's, you know, the thing is, it's their fucking fault. They named the character that. When 12-year-olds hear shit like that, what are they gonna do? A dog's gonna bark.
So that's obviously one of the end goals that we all have.
I can't fucking
So
police
we
this
hope you'll
shit.
continue to
They
turn
shouldn't
in
have named him
to
that.
when we do it again.
Yeah.
It's quite difficult to get everyone together like this, but thank you all for helping out.
Yeah, this is Saturday morning.
Good job, yeah, Yasta.
Everyone got up at like 7.
Yeah,
got
it's
ready
very
to
early
do yesterday for rehearsal.
I mean, look,
so, you know,
what
these
would
guys
you
just
been
out doing
what
it.
what
So
would
nice.
you have been doing if we didn't watch this? I would have probably been eating dinner and watermelon and having lots of fun. Oh.
Harada
Well,
everyone together, but there was a comment
There's a
asked if he
silent
talked to
around.
Sega.
Yeah.
Harada's like,
we could have been doing
I
other
can't
stuff
hear you,
instead of
but
watching
my
this,
internet
sure.
connection is a
But
bit spotty at the
considering that
moment.
we watched
You
it,
said
it
you
was
talked
still
to every
pretty
company,
fun.
didn't
I
you?
had
Like,
fun.
did you
It
talk
was
to
nice
Sega?
talking shit about everyone.
Who?
なんかもちろん配信番組とかで
Sega?
いろいろと出させていただくことあるんですけど、
More?
割と
He's saying he's been on various streams
Yeah.
before, etc.
そうですね。
But
めちゃめちゃなんかリアクションとか、
見てもらって
it
ますね。
seems like
リアクションとかも実際実は見
the
てる
foreign audience is quite large for this
Yeah.
stream.
したんですけど、
And he was encouraged by the comments and the support from you guys.
He has a lot of viewership off all of the different platforms here.
でまあ特にその日本とかそういう形ではなくてやっぱり海外の人もすごく多く見てるし。
Yeah, so right. He's saying again, just
They're not talking
it's
about
like,
us.
This is not
No
just,
way.
Not just.
Hey, you think they
independent,
found
everyone
out about all
else
that
is
shit
watching.
we've been
So
talking?
this is probably a really good
Probably
chance right now.
didn't hear about it, right?
Because of Corona, you know, there's not a lot of offline events, so
No,
we
okay,
can shift
good.
to this kind of online discussion. And it's another person that says he wants
The
to do it
fucked
again.
up thing
Then
is
they
their
also
chat
do it
room is
again.
still full of sleeping faces.
Of course, Harada's last. Fingers crossed he doesn't say anything like that
What
turns
is
into a
888?
problem.
He said, I'm really good friends with Sega. I could call them if I wanted, but...
It's
Could
true. He
call
used to
them.
go
Name drop him, say
Feder
that.
guys like all the time before the COVID thing, right? We're just saying like everyone's extremely busy.
Yeah.
And to prepare all the materials and info and everything. And kind of the last minute,
Damn,
you know,
yeah.
because all the plans fell through and we had to
50%
kind
of players
pivot.
play on Wi-Fi.
And there's a lot of
Neither
risk
what?
with something you haven't done before.
Yeah, we had a lot of problems last night. Thank God everything worked out today.
But when Ben and Namco's doing it, maybe it's easier for everyone to not worry about the potholes so much because it's our responsibility.
Why is they naming that? Hey, No Pants, could you figure out how to tell this robot lady to not say that fucking word out loud? God damn it.
The line group.
Yeah.
That we have
Somebody
from,
wake
all
up
the
No
publishers.
Pants.
Just to see everyone
Why
in
the
that group,
fuck
right?
did they name that character that?
It's
This is
really
going to be
good.
2
That's kind of
weeks
like
of the
a-
same joke,
a
and you
nice
know it's going to
side
resurface
product
every
as well.
time.
They're all, different
Hey,
companies.
they gotta
talking,
emergency
not just on
name
the
change that
stream, but
guy.
outside too. Hopefully they can, like Karada was saying earlier about sharing.
They're asking for it.
Data and tech and stuff. Hopefully we can see more collaboration with these guys.
And even with the viewers, what you'd like to see from
Excuse me.
Future ones. But there's a lot of thought that goes into the time zone as well, and even.
Hey, what's all the
languages.
W's about?
So there's a lot of hurdles here.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah, so he said we want to keep going and not just let's try
Thanks,
and figure out
Sean
what we can do.
Solo.
So not just a talk show like this, but they really want to run a tournament. There's got to be a punishment though, right? It's got to be some sort of boxing game. Harada's got to shave his head if he loses or something.
Can I
don't
leave?
know. Oh, they said that maybe
I don't think they're talking about the devs. They're talking about
just a regular.
Capcom has their Pro Tour. We have our TWT, but maybe this would be kind of cool to have something together, right?
Thank you.
Thanks, Nerf.
They still don't have any ideas, but let's
Crazy
let's
how,
work together and figure
to
something
me,
out.
the most exciting thing that they announced was that they're going to add a Wi-Fi indicator to Tekken 7, and that shit should have fucking been there already forever.
So we realized that maybe the viewers were expecting some things that maybe they didn't.
I wonder if
get,
it's
but,
going to cost $5.
We feel it's a good start. So if you can just, tell us. What
And they said that they're going to improve the net play, but I think if it were me, I would have said that no matter what. Kind of like the way the Deadly Premonition devs said that they improved the frame rate of that game, but didn't, right? That's what I would do. Yeah, we're improving it.
Hey, what are you looking at?
Sure thing, bud.
Nagoriyuki is Leroy with a sword.
He said, we know you're all
And
stressed from this whole situation.
the 50% statistic that they revealed, that 50% of all online users that are playing Tekken 7 are on Wi-Fi, that, to me,
So he's going to do his best
is
to gather everybody's voices and opinions.
alarming. That is crazy. 50%. You are coin flipping that your opponent is on Wi-Fi. That is horrifying. That is a horrifying statistic.
Just talking about you can see online this whole all the publishers getting together
Thank
to
you.
share their announcements.
And
It's
the
very
part
exciting.
that really sends chills up your cooch is that they did not have an indicator. So you had no idea this whole time whether or not it was you, it was the connection, is it the net code, is it, maybe the net code sucks in this game or something, Turns out it was just 50% coin flipping all day. Coin flipping. That's nuts.
I like that.
Ouch.
That's going to be the end of the first one.
That
See you in the
stings.
Thank you
next
guys
one.
for tuning
Those
in.
numbers. And I don't even play online.
Thank you. Good job. See you guys on Twitter.
Doskoy exited. Thanks, Giuna, and thanks, Michael Murray.
Tekken X Street Fighter is never happening.
Hey, alright, nobody gives a fuck about your opinion, but thanks very much for liking my stream and being generous. That's very nice of you. Anyway, that guy's definitely one of the 50% Wi-Fi cocksuckers. I forgot what we were talking about before that. Kage? Thanks, man. Thanks, Sad Nuts. And Wrath of Banja. I guess, first things first, chat room. I owe you a thank you. A big one. Because if it wasn't for you, I would have had to watch that shit by myself. So, thanks. Big thanks. Especially those of you who didn't get thanked personally, because I usually thank everyone that, is generous around here. But that was too many and we were listening. So, I do appreciate it. Not only the generosity, but the good company. And, there we took away a little bit from that. Tekken 7 Season 4, online improvement, Wi-Fi indicator, 50% Wi-Fi user statistic is horrifying and nightmare-inducing. You know, they announced Giuna's favorite anime character, and that dude exited.
Thank you.
Whatever. Not bad. I haven't eaten dinner, so I'm pretty excited about that. And of course, chat room, tomorrow's Big Saturday. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll probably see you then with whatever I end up playing. But I'm finna exit it now. I had fun. I know you guys caught up on some well-earned rest. I noticed you guys you dozed off a couple times, and that's fine. I don't mind driving. You guys catch up. You earned a little shut-eye with all the hard work you've been doing, not doing shit. Thanks, Rotober and Shafa too. Anyway, chat room, I could spend all night thanking you, and it still wouldn't be enough. So instead of doing that, I'm just gonna do it once. Bitch. Shut the fuck up. Somebody figure out how to cancel that stupid word off of her vocabulary.
Thank you.
Thanks, Yuki, whatever. Anyway, appreciate it, chat room. You guys have a good night, will ya? I'll see you in the sewer. Take care.